I do know that a new Olivia Rodrigo album dropped, so I
Yes.
am I am a 31-year-old teenager all
Uh-huh.
over
Yes.
again. Oh my god.
Yes. What's it
I
called? What's it
we have a
called?
lot. There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
I'm already
Well,
overwhelmed.
can I just say also, did you see this on Instagram?
What?
Apparently, I don't know where this came from,
Hmm.
but there's
Curious.
multiple articles that are saying Olivia says she smelled fans' diapers from the stage. So people were
Mhm. No, I have seen this,
okay.
and
Is
it's like
that
it's
uh-huh?
mental illness is what it is. It's mental illness because people are apparently it's people that have done this for I've seen it for Harry Styles concerts, I've seen it for they've done it for K-pop concerts. They've done it for it's whatever type of concert where they have to wait outside.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have assigned seating in a venue, I don't think this is applying to them. I think this is applying to people that are on the floor of concerts
Oh, mhm.
and are trying to get in the front because floor is GA, which I think is crazy because it ends up normally being like the most expensive tickets. So they got me fucked up because how are you gonna charge me the most out of people and then I still have to do first come, first serve?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
That's crazy town to me. So
Yeah.
this is coming from people that I assume are staying outside for multiple days, like camping, tents set up,
Yeah.
blankets, whole deal, chairs, and then I guess to avoid having to use porta potties or going to the bathroom, they're wearing diapers, and I think it's deplorable. And
Yeah, Pace
sorry,
Magazine. Why are fans shitting themselves for barricade spots at concerts? Yeah, it's probably
they're
because,
shitting themselves.
especially in like in venues where, yeah, I guess you don't have assigned seatings. Like if you leave, yeah, you could lose your spot. Um,
Yeah,
but that's why you always go to concerts with people you know, because chances are
yeah,
you don't all need to go to the bathroom at the same time.
yeah.
Instead of having to wear an adult diaper and shitting yourself to the point where even the
No,
artist is like, by the way, I can smell the people in the audience.
that's not. No, I'd be so embarrassed. So embarrassed.
Because
It's not. I can't.
um, it says,
I'd
I've been to
never.
certain concerts and certain festivals where people wear diapers so that they can be front row of the show. Olivia recently told Kiss FM. And that's been an experience as a performer that I have smelled. Like the Times Square ball drop on New Year's Eve. Everyone is wearing diapers. They sit there all day. I think about it kind of often.
Girl,
Imagine
that's so
though,
that's so traumatizing
imagine,
though. Like,
I mean, obviously it's a known thing that people do that, but
hmm
imagine like some people probably don't expect like Olivia to know that that's happening, and then just to hear her on an interview be like, those adults in the front that just wear diapers all day, like now they're getting called out on being an adult that wears diapers unnecessarily. Like unless you have a condition, there's no need for it.
yeah. Oh, that's totally different. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not talking about
yeah,
anything
yeah,
where
yeah.
somebody has a
But it's
condition or
just
needs to
funny
wear
because that
them.
was the one thing I saw the other day, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, I don't think that could ever be me. I mean, I think if I was ever going to do anything like that, I think the time has passed. I don't see that in my future. I don't think that I would ever do that because,
Not
like,
until I'm old enough where I need the diapers. I wouldn't. I would never
oh, that's
purposely.
different. No, yeah, not
Purposely.
out of
I would
choice.
never. No.
No, no. I'm gonna be up in the next section where there's an assigned seat, and I'm getting there at a comfortable pace.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Even I was in floor for a concert one time, and it was One Direction. And to be honest, the way the venue was set up, the tickets were extremely cheap, I will say. Um, but I was on the floor, and it was more of a thing where you could just hear them because it was all at one level, so I couldn't see. So
Oh, mhm.
thank God that wasn't the only One Direction concert. I went to two in one summer. But anyway, it's not. This is not about me. My One Direction
But it's
days.
just like,
But even for that, I would never have done that. I just
who
can't
thinks of
see.
that? Who
I
thinks to
don't.
wear diapers? Uh,
It's that serious, I guess. But at that point, if I was at that point, I would just be like, I don't know. I'd be bringing like some kind of apparatus instead to like pee in. Like
Yeah,
I would do
bring a
that
catheter with
instead
you.
of. Okay, yeah. But at that point, I think I would like do
Yeah.
that instead. I don't know. This is a
Or
great
just
place to
like,
start the episode.
maybe people would be kind enough to be like, "Hey, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. Can you make sure no one takes my spot?" Or just have friends
Yeah,
to go with that, at least one person. You don't need to be wearing an adult diaper and shitting
yeah.
yourself.
I
First of all,
think
that's
you just need to go with
embarrassing.
someone.
That's so embarrassing. I
It
can't.
really is.
I mean, personally, I feel like my body, like, at least I think I said this to you before, but at work, it's like my body shuts down because I
Uh huh.
get embarrassed about the thought of taking a shit at work,
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh my god, someone's gonna, like, what if it's a massive one and it just stinks up the whole bathroom? I don't want people to go in after me and know that it's me, and then what if they're secretly talking about how bad my shit was? Um,
That is preventable. I don't know if you've heard of the the invention of poopery. I don't know if you
I
the
feel
little
like
like
we
spray.
need to get that in my office.
Yeah. I mean,
But
they have little ones that you can even like. They have ones that are like tiny. Like you ever see like the travel size of like a
yes,
perfume that's like real
yep.
tiny, and you could easily just put it in your pocket.
But I feel like my body just kind of knows, like, you can hold it until you get home, and I'm like, all right.
All right.
If I really needed to, I probably could, but I usually hold it. So I couldn't imagine going to a concert like that and just taking a massive shit in a diaper and just letting it sit there. For
Yeah.
for how
No.
long is a concert usually? 2, 3 hours? Like,
And that's if it happens before. Like it depends on when it happens. You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Because
Like, what if you go, like, right before she opens, and then
no.
you're really like, sitting in your shit all day? Oh, but then it's like, all right, if it's towards the end of the concert and you take your shit, would you then just say, okay, concert's over, let's go home, I'll deal with it when I get home? Or do you finally say, all right, let's go to the porta potty and, like, do your business?
I feel like if you're dealing with that, you shouldn't deal with it in the porta potty. I don't know.
Because
I
imagine
don't
you
know. I
go
feel
into
like
the
at
porta
that point
potty
I would
after
just go
somebody and
home.
there's just an adult diaper in there. You're
Uh,
just like, oh, porta potty's made, you
nothing
can't
to.
flush. There's nothing you could do. You have
Yeah.
whatever's in there is in there. So it's like,
This is a great place that we
I
decided to.
just, I just don't get why you would want to wear an adult diaper to a concert and
I don't think it's ever been
potentially.
that serious for me. I don't think it's ever been. I don't think because even my most serious like stanhood, I've never even
No, you never
thought
thought
of
about shitting
wanting
at a
to do.
One Direction concert in an adult
No,
diaper?
no, no. I
No.
can't say I have.
What about
I think
Halsey?
that was
No,
before. No, I think that's. I was about to say. I think the One Direction concert was before even people were starting to do that.
that's
Because
true.
just stanhood has. I don't know. I don't know when the pendulum. I don't know.
But it's
I
also,
just don't think.
I don't know. I'm one of those people. I love Olivia. Her music's great. Like,
Uh
we
huh.
went to her concert. I would go again 1,000 times. I don't even care if I'm, like, the biggest fan of somebody. Like, I would. No, I could never.
No, it's the
It's
discomfort.
not
I
that
don't
serious.
have. I
Like,
don't. I don't. It's the discomfort. It's the waiting. I mean, even when we went to the track show the other week, it was a
yes.
standing concert, and we decided to sit in the table in the back. I just think I don't have it in me
No.
to
And
be.
then imagine, Because in a
It's
place like
crowds, it's
that,
people pushing, it's
the
I'm
the
you're taller than me, you're like average height. I'm 4'11". Everybody's taller than me, so unless if I'm in a certain spot where I can't see, I'm fucked. You know what I mean?
and also in a place like that, it was packed in the standing section. So like
Yeah.
to even leave to go to the bathroom, you would really have to like squeeze your way through people just to go to the bathroom, and
Yeah.
you're gonna lose your spot. But
Yeah,
it's
no.
is it still
It's
worth wearing an adult diaper for it? No.
not for me, but I
Yeah.
guess for some people that's true.
And I guess it's like, yeah, if you have to go to the bathroom in the middle of her set, maybe you have her favorite song and you know she's going to play it next, but still, I don't like anyone that much. Like, that's just it's too much.
How do we end up dude? We just
Ugh.
had to do the little cold open about shit
Shitting in
in
an
diaper.
adult diaper at a Olivia concert to the point where she can smell you.
That's so sad.
That's makes it even
So
worse.
sad.
It'd be one thing
So
if you do it
sad.
but you never admit it, but the fact that the artist herself is saying, "Yeah, I'm in the
Well,
front."
that is so prominent. Well, that's so prominent that that's the part that's really
So it's
embarrassing.
either it's very prominent or Olivia's just going around singing and she could see someone pull out the poopery just like, hold on. You
Oh
just
God,
and she just looks over and they're just spraying it. Hold on, it's fine.
I'm dead.
Also
No.
unrelated to her album, but I feel like she would make a great guest judge on Drag Race.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah. Yes.
I feel like it needs to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's been busy or it hasn't come up, but
That's true. Now that you
they've done a
yeah.
couple of her. I mean, they've done a couple of her songs on like in lip
Yeah.
syncs, haven't they?
Yeah. I think so.
So come on,
Yes.
Carter,
Yes, yes.
get her on the.
Yes. So do you have the track list up for her album?
I do.
Also, I love the song or the album title. You seem pretty
Oh, I
sad
know
for a
because this
girl
is the
so in
first
love.
time. Yeah, because this is the first time she strayed from the one word
I know.
title. One word and
Four
each
letters,
like
right?
yeah, exactly. So it's the first time we're straying from that pattern. So everybody was like, "Oh, hold on." But hey, I mean, change is good.
Yes. And again, there's not one song on this album that I dislike.
I know, I know, because there was some songs in the previous albums where I'm
Hmm.
like, they're not like as good,
Yeah.
or like, and it's not. There's never. I don't think she can make a bad song. I
Yeah,
don't
there's
think
never
so.
been a
But there
bad
definitely was.
song, but there's some skippable ones sometimes that I'm like, I have to be in the mood to listen to. But
Yeah,
all of these, so good.
God. Wait, apparently there's a bonus track. Damn, I
Oh,
have not listened to the
where's the
bonus
bonus
track.
track at? I didn't see that.
How do you get? I think maybe it's one of the Target. I think it's Target or
Oh,
something. There's like an edition. So let's preface this. We have not heard the bonus track, which is called Never Do. So
ooh,
I don't know. We'll have
okay.
to come back with a maybe somebody has leaked it or somewhere. I don't
Yes.
know. It must be somewhere. But we will come back to that when we can. So most of these I do have the track list up. Most of these songs, I mean, they're pretty consistent. Most of them are written by. I mean, she Olivia's credited on every single song,
Hmm.
which I'm not surprised because it's about her recent. Well, we'll get into it. But then the other main writer on most of the tracks is Dan Nigro, who has been working with her since the beginning. I'm pretty sure, and he does a lot of writing credits. I mean, he's written also for Joe Jonas, Kylie Minogue, Carolyn Polachek, Chappell Roan, Dermot Kennedy, Renee Rapp, Maisie Peters, Conan Gray, and Lord. So this guy's got a
Oh
stacked
yeah.
resume that works with her. And then we can go track by track too, but there's you want to just go track by track, or should
Yeah,
we say
yeah.
like what we were anticipating this album to be like, or did you think it was going to be different? When we first got like concepts? and stuff before we knew like what it was gonna be. Did you have any like expectations going
I
into it
thought
or
they were
anything?
is gonna be on the same level, same vibe as Guts and Sour, but it's
Yeah,
very different.
it is in a good way. It's
Oh
not like
yeah,
bad different.
yeah,
It's good different. I guess we should just dive into it, just
yeah,
track by track. I
yes,
guess.
yes.
So the first song we have the first single of the album, "Drop Dead."
Oh,
My, my God, what a
Chef's
place to
Kiss.
start!
Yes.
What a place to start! Because like sometimes you'll listen to songs and then you'll be like, oh, okay, I need like a few listens, like maybe it'll grow on me. This was
This
like
one,
literally
right out of the gate. Yep.
from the first chord. I'm not even
Hmm.
kidding. Like, okay, so it's listed under the genres of which I think this is. I didn't know you could do like look on Wikipedia for genres for like each song, but it makes sense. The genres are listed as synth pop, chamber pop, indie pop, pop rock, and soft rock. Synth makes sense because I guess of the production.
Yes. Yeah.
And then chamber pop, also known as baroque pop, and
Right.
sometimes conflated with orchestral pop or symphonic pop, is a music genre that combines rock music with an intricate use of strings, horns, piano, and vocal harmonies, which makes sense because that's all that's in here. It
Yeah.
starts with a synth. I'm pretty sure there's like a synth going on in the
Hmm.
beginning.
Yeah.
And then we do get strings. I don't think there's horns in it, but there's definitely strings because there's violins involved for
Yeah.
sure. But damn, at the gate, this was just incredible.
Yes.
I'm trying to see if there's. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics somehow.
And this was the one
I
that
guess
she
I could do.
filmed. This was the one that she filmed inside the place, right? Or no?
Yeah, inside of Versailles because that's
Yes.
literally the lyrics. Like obviously there we won't play. Well, we don't really have the means of playing it while we're on the recording anyway. But
Yeah.
we don't want a copyright strike. We barely have gotten off the ground. We don't need to be
Yeah.
recording.
No.
But yeah, it's filmed in Versailles because she's real funny. She started with her little like clips from the beginning because it's well, obviously there's the lyric "You're looking like an angel on the walls of Versailles,"
Yes.
but do you know who was the main person who created Versailles? And like,
No. Or I
there's
probably
a
do.
there's a there's a like an not an Easter egg, but it's no surprise. We'll get into it fully, but most of the majority of the songs are in chronological order about her relationship with Louis Patridge.
Oh yes.
Her yeah, former I'm pretty sure they're not together. There was rumors that they were getting back together, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's a thing. But this is like chronological order, which crazy because the storytelling aspect of it is just turned up to 11 by the fact that she made us like she literally took us on this journey. And Drop Dead is literally like the first, like it's just
Hmm.
kind of like she's looking at him and she's saying, "I stalked you on the internet. Could always see us looking like this." Like, she's finding him. I don't know if they've met in person at this point, or maybe she's just like a mutual online with him, but she's definitely like admiring him as if he's like a painting on the walls
Yes.
of Versailles. But what was funny about that was I'm trying to look up the origin of this, but okay. So one of the kings of France that was heavily involved with the construction of Versailles was named King Louis. So she's funny
Oh.
as fuck for that. Number one,
Oh.
she's funny as hell
Imagine
for that.
that when this album
And she
came out, he's
filmed
probably
it
like,
in
damn.
Versailles.
Yeah.
And she filmed it in Versailles. So it's just like it was on the nose from the beginning. Chef's kiss. Great.
Yeah. So good.
And
Also, him just.
she also released like a couple of different versions of this video, and there's
Yeah.
one where it's like it's literally recording as if she's on like a MacBook like video chat or
Yes.
something. I
I
don't know if you
saw
saw
that
that
one too.
edition,
Yeah.
but it was cool. What were you gonna say about him?
Oh, just. I feel like when he first heard this, he's like, damn.
Yeah, right.
Like right out of the gate. And okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, she's not subtle about it either, too,
Uh huh.
because in the bridge says Pisces and a Gemini, but I think we might go really nice together. If you let me stay the night, well, I think I just might have to stay forever.
Uh
Girl, I
huh.
got goosebumps, and it's the first song. I can't
Uh huh.
take her. this she I understand that she has like partnerships, like the producer Dan Niger is obviously involved heavily, but this girl's pen game is kind of crazy, and she's only 23.
Yeah.
Like it's only going to get more serious and like creatively inspiring from here. Like
Mhm.
this is
Like if
just
this is what she's doing at 23.
imagine even just in 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Like come on,
I mean, it
she'll
reminds me a
only be
lot
like
of
around our age.
Adele, like with
Yeah,
19 and then she made 21 and then she made 25
yeah,
and it's like yeah, that yeah, talent.
I know. God, and we're only on the first song, and I'm like,
I know.
do you have any like favorite like parts of this song at all? I mean, you don't
Just
have
the
to, but
video itself.
the video,
Yeah.
yeah, the video is cool. Oh, we can talk about the baby doll dress controversy thing because
Oh,
that was getting on my nerves. That was
it's
getting on
so
my fucking
stupid.
nerves. It got on my fucking nerves, and it got her. Another thing, see, this girl is really chronically online. I don't know if it is because she's 23. Maybe as she gets older, that might not be a thing as much
Yeah.
anymore. But she was involved with that discourse and she called it out, which I'm like, that's great. Like the whole thing of it basically, if people are listening and they don't know, was in it was in the music video and then in a couple of live performances of this song, she was wearing like what's known as a baby doll dress, where it's like it kind of just looks like a regular like flowy top at the top of it, but then
Yeah.
at the bottom it's like short and it's like kind of just like can bounce out at the end and it's just but she's making the point, she's like, oh well, I don't get what people were just like pissy about it. I don't know, they were just
Yeah.
kind of like going off and they're like, why is she dressing like
Uh-huh.
they were saying that she was dressing like childlike on purpose, that she was perpetuating like this whole like dressing like a baby and being
Mhm.
like juvenile and I
Yeah, so I have
God
the
forbid.
thing. Forget
Yeah,
what interview she said this at. But
yeah,
it's like what's really disturbing is I feel like I've worn outfits that are revealing on stage. I've been on stage in a sparkly bra, little shorts, which is my right. That's fun. I felt cool and comfortable in that. And that wasn't in air quotes inappropriate. But me fully covered up in a dress that people deemed to be childlike was inappropriate. And just shows how really normalized pedophilia in our culture.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Because notice,
No,
like,
literally.
it's usually like creepy men that are pointing it out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
ugh, gross.
yeah. But
If
this
that's
time,
the
the thing that
first,
was pissing me off, but the thing that was pissing me off too about this was it was women like saying it too. Like,
yeah,
why is she perpetuating pedophilia? I'm like, so you're
first off,
literally telling her to change what she's wearing to not. You know what I
because
mean? I said the thing to you. Oh, you go ahead. I keep
oh,
cutting
I
you
was
off.
gonna
I'm sorry.
say because it's what they apparently they always say like, oh, you got to dress more modest. It doesn't matter what they're wearing. Like,
No.
if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen regardless of what they're wearing.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I don't understand that whole argument.
Well, it was giving the whole thing like when you're back in school and then you have like dress code and it's like, oh well, you can't wear a tank top or your skirt's got to be this length or it's going to be distracting, and then it's like, well, how about you just tell people to just not
Yeah, you
look like
can't wear
it
spaghetti
would be.
straps because the boys will
Yeah,
get too distracted.
yeah.
Excuse
It's
me.
like, well, why do I have to be uncomfortable and it's hot and it's like they're allowed to wear
Yeah.
like a tank shirt but I'm not,
Uh huh.
just because of my anatomy. Like it's
Even in
kind of
Catholic
crazy.
school.
Oh yeah, we couldn't wear shirts. We couldn't wear shorts. Even on gym day, we couldn't wear
Uh
shorts.
huh.
Like it was like the gym shorts had to be down to like our knee or
Yep.
something. I
Yep.
don't know, but
We
then
had
they
like
didn't care what the boys did.
we had
So
basketball shorts, like men's basketball shorts
yeah,
that were like long enough, or even our
yeah,
skirts. Like they have to be knee length. If it's like an inch above the knee, you get written up.
yeah.
Okay.
But again, it's like everything. It's so it goes back to everything just being patriarchal because everything is modeled around the comfort of what's best for a guy. Like, did you know this is also another fact? It's not so much anymore, but you know how like a lot of office buildings when people are like, "Oh, it's really cold in here."
Yeah.
Because when those office buildings were originally made, the temperature was decided based on the comfort of the male to like the
Yeah.
males that worked there.
Because
So,
women were in the kitchen anyway during that time. So why did it
yeah.
matter?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so
Yeah,
gross.
but even now it'll often be more cold because that's more comforting overall to men, and then
Yes.
it's like, well, sometimes you get women that are cold because it's like certain parts of their cycles and it
Yeah.
doesn't I think there's like a wild thing where you can look up and it was even like the way the workday was even formulated was to cater to
Yeah.
men because they were the first people in the workforce. I'm like, ugh,
Mhm.
okay. But it's just wild to me to tell somebody to not wear something because you think it makes her look like she's perpetuating pedophilia. It's like,
But you're
hey, I like the
perpetuating
way
it
this
by thinking like that.
right, right, right. Like people there were so many stupid fucking comments where they'd be like, in the era of Epstein, I'm like, I wanna wear this fucking cute little dress because I like it. Like what?
Yes.
What the fuck? Like, okay.
I just yeah, that
Like
whole no.
it was so crazy to me, and it was, like, rampant, like, it was a lot of people, like,
Mhm.
saying it, like, a lot of people commenting it, and I was just like, "This is crazy." Like, it goes to the whole thing, like, have you heard the whole, thing about how, like, Gen Z is, like, more conservative than previous, like,
Oh,
generations? Like, it's
really?
literally becoming a thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
like, overall, it's not everyone, obviously, but there's a lot of population of, like I don't know if you've seen, like, if you go into, like if you go into like Target, you ever see those like dresses where it's like they literally are looking like old maiden like type of
Yes.
clothes?
Yeah.
It's like becoming more popular. It's because there's a large percentage of like Gen Z that is literally turning back to being conservative. Like everybody
Yeah.
thought when Gen Z was growing up, like, oh, they're gonna be the generation that's gonna change like everything and they're gonna do this and that. And
Yeah.
then it's like, no, actually
Psych.
a big majority of
Yeah.
them are like very conservative.
I can't.
So that's why I was so confused. I was saying, like, why are all these comments from like I'm seeing a lot. I was seeing some men comment, but a lot of them was like women. I was like,
Yes.
come on, we can't.
We're going backwards,
Please,
people.
like,
No. No.
no, we don't need to be doing that. That's
No.
why it's good that Olivia called it out and she made it clear what side of it she was on. Like, she
Oh
could have
yeah.
easily have not said something, but I'm
Yeah.
glad that she's not afraid to say like speak her mind.
I mean, there's definitely
And
some celebrities that just stay out of it.
mhm,
It's like this is pertaining to you. We might want to say something, but
yeah, yeah. Oh,
I,
God.
that pissed me off.
I was about to say if I get into celebrities that don't say anything, I might piss people off. So I'm just kidding.
If you want to
'Cause
say them, go for it.
there's some people in the world of pop music that choose to not say anything, and they're prominent billionaires of this time. But I'm not
Hey,
gonna
hey,
say who that
say
is. I'm gonna
call them
let
out.
you.
Call them out. You're like, no, no.
I'm good. Hey, I mean, our friend Brie might get mad at me, but Taylor Swift, I'm sorry, but she's now
Yeah.
in a billionaire thing, and she doesn't say anything. And there's all compilations of like pop girlies who were like, "Don't use my music for," with the whole like
Oh yeah.
ice stuff and all
Yeah.
of that. Like Olivia said, "Don't use my music." Sabrina said, "Don't use my music." There was I think there was a thing of like Tate McRae saying, "Don't use my music."
Oh
So I don't
yeah.
know, like
Sabrina
this.
and all they were very like, take that down. Like, no.
I don't know. I don't know,
Yeah.
but. Mm,
Unless we missed it somewhere. I did not hear her say that.
no.
Uh,
But then there's also the whole thing about I can get into a whole thing about like her private jet, that whole thing. It's
oh yeah.
I'm sorry, but
The Swifties are coming out tonight and they're
Bree's gonna murder us tomorrow.
I
If
mean
we
I mean, listen, she seems like a
people
decent
are allowed
person,
to
but like
people
some
are allowed
yeah.
to like what they like, but I just don't personally like her. Sorry. It's
Some of
just
her it's just give her like her old
I'm gonna
music.
equate this. I'm gonna make a metaphor of what I think happened to her. I'm gonna equate it to what happened to Timothy Chalamet as well. Timothy Chalamet goes and dates Kylie Jenner, and he turned into that. Taylor
Yeah,
Swift went to
and
Travis Kelce, and then she turned that way.
all
I
I'm
think the
saying
exact
is
same thing happened to them in different ways.
I'm pretty sure he's MAGA.
Yeah, yeah.
But
He
Jason's
thanked.
not.
No, no,
And you can
no.
tell just by the way Jason and Kylie are.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, she reposts
Yep.
like anti-Trump stuff
Yep.
constantly. So those
Speaking of.
family dinners must be interesting. This
Oh God.
podcast.
I mean, although I will
Yeah.
say the one good thing about Travis, he seems like a really great uncle.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so
I'll
there's
give
a
that to him.
positive for him.
Hmm.
He has a redeeming quality. He's a good uncle.
Yeah,
But
but I think they're
yeah, there's
Taylor comes up in conversation because now there's the whole thing where people are like, now Olivia's coming from the crown, and then I just think it's so funny when now I'm talking about the Swifties who think that she can do no wrong and nobody like I like when people are fans of multiple people and can recognize, oh yeah, this person also has talent. But I just can't
yes.
stand when people are like, oh, Olivia's coming from the crown, and then you'll get a random Swiftie being like, ah, haha, you wish. Like it's like calm
Oh,
down,
you
bro.
know who also does
The
that?
keyboard. I'm talking about the keyboard warriors. I'm talking about the people that constantly
But
respond to every
do
little
you know
thing,
which other fan base is
you know?
like that too? Do you know what other fan base is too much like that?
Mm,
The Beehive.
mm.
I feel like Beyonce fans don't come for them. Don't come for Beyonce and her music because they are they're rough.
But it's wild because Beyonce, to me, I perceive her as being so chronically offline that I don't think there's like any reason that they should be.
No, but
Like
I
even.
feel like they're still kind of like the Taylors, like the Swifties of like she could do no wrong. I feel like if
Hmm.
there was news or something that came out about Beyonce, they would be like, "Well, she has her reasons."
There's always going to be people
Oh,
that
there's
can't.
the hardcore fans for every fan base that are just like that. It's like,
There's
no,
some people. I mean, now she's out as being fully MAGA, but there's people who are still defending Nicki Minaj in that way too. And to that, I say
oof.
you have actual mental illness.
Oh,
Because
and and not only that, like the fact that you support that guy to begin with, no. But isn't your
yeah.
husband and your brother both a pedophile?
Hmm.
Or one of them is at
Hmm.
least. I think both are, maybe. Um, hmm,
Birds of a
interesting.
feather, man. That's all I got. Like, come on. Weird. Weird as
I
fuck.
just okay. Question: since we're talking about
Yeah.
Nicki and music, can you still listen to not current music from certain people, but can you dissociate like her old stuff and be like that was pre MAGA Nikki and listen to her old stuff, or are you just
I
altogether like I can't?
when now what the way because of how fiercely she showed us who she is now. If a song comes up on, I don't go out of my way to take it out, but when a song comes up on shuffle, I do take it
Like
out of my Spotify
I
library. I
just
don't
there's
like.
just certain songs of hers that I will still play because I just like Starships
That's
and like her
fine.
really old
I
music.
understand that.
Oh, but
No,
anything,
but I understand that it's not like
yeah.
you're actively giving money to her now,
Oh, but
So
I would never listen to her new music or Chris Brown. But like some of his old music, I'm like it
yeah.
slaps. But no, I can't.
It's also reminding you're making me think of how what's her name is totally like mega idiot now. Like, what happened to fucking Gwen Stefani? That's kind of
Oh,
crazy to think about.
yeah.
Gwen Stefani is like fully like not only has she gone MAGA, she's gone church MAGA. So she literally
That's
has like a
worse.
no, she literally I don't know if it's a podcast or an
Oh,
app. There's something, but she has something about like pray with me or something. Like people have been memeing the shit out of it.
wait,
Like,
wait.
and I just want to know. I'm not even talking about. I mean, she went through different phases, and granted, she did have some like stuff like the what was the Harajuku thing? That was not cool because she was treating like Asian women like they were like accessories. I don't stand
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Lamb was a great album, I will say, but I just think like if you think back even before that, this woman in the '90s, she was in a ska band. Like if
yeah.
she met herself, if '90s Gwen Stefani met herself now, she would want to like punch her in the
Uh huh.
like straight up. Like she was in like a punk like ska band. Like
Yeah.
how does someone but again, I'm sorry. I don't want to say that I cannot stand when people like get a partner and they like assimilate to what that partner is, but she meets Blake Shelton and then it happens. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, again,
Yeah.
I yeah, I mean, like I said, same thing happened with Taylor, and think the same thing happened with like Timothy Chalamet. They just kind of assimilated
Well, because
into
what was the whole
like
thing? Like, why he randomly just shit on ballet for no reason? Like, he
when
just
his
randomly was
whole
like,
entire and you know what adds layers to that? His mother and his sister and most of the women in his family are trained ballerinas. So
just,
it's like, brother, what are you? It's not even that too. It's the whole like the way his style changed, the
yep.
way he's like one step away from like having a black scent. Like I feel like there's one, you know what I mean?
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
and the one
Yeah.
meme I love is when somebody was like, I missed when he was French and silent. Like,
I miss him. The
I
era.
miss when he I miss before he lost the like the asterisk off of or the accent off of the E in his name the
You
way
know
it's
what I miss? The era of him being on SNL with Pete Davidson. Like,
oh yeah.
like that time of Timothy Chalamet. Like,
uh
after
I
Willy
will say
Wonka, it
the
went
last yeah
downhill. I just like
after Wonka
after Wonka, like the movie itself wasn't that bad, but like after
he was
Wonka, like
I don't even think he cares if he wins an Oscar now at this point. I think
he's
he's
just
been more happy than no, he's been more happy that the next one, the NBA finals,
wait,
than anything I've
and
ever seen in my life.
wait, and you know
He's
what?
been more ecstatic about that. You would think he was like the center, like MVP on the team. He's
He's their water boy that's like cheering them on in the corner.
no, I think he literally posted on his Instagram. He was like something about like best night of my life. I said, brother, you've been up
Wait,
for
now I
enough.
gotta look him up. Hold on, I just gotta like.
Like I think if anything, he's just like a
Wait,
famous
I
kid
love
from New
6
York.
days ago he posted in their locker room in all caps. They did it.
He's more excited about this than anything
That's so
because
funny.
he went so ham on the promo from Marty Supreme, and I will say it's a good movie. I will say
Oh,
that
was it
his
good?
performance was oh yeah, it's worth watching. It's like a fun. It kind of like gives those like gangster movies from like the like a Goodfellas, but not as violent. Like he's like basically like a piece of shit that like just keeps like get like scheming and stuff. But it's like
Yeah,
it's good. It's well written. It's like an action thriller, so it was good. But
yeah,
he didn't win the Oscar, and then I think after that he's just like, "Oh fuck it, like I'm not, I'm
yeah.
just gonna be like a rich prick now. Like I'm not even gonna try to
But
like."
notice what I don't understand is why are all these celebrities now just coming out of the woodworks as Knicks fans as if they actually care about basketball?
I guess more people live in New York than I realized, but I don't know. Maybe somebody bet on something and they won a lot of money. I have no
Maybe.
idea, but it's like it seems like there cannot be this many. I mean, it's also probably because the Knicks have not won in
That's true.
several like a very long time, I guess. But there was some people turning up for this for like the Eagles and stuff. But it was like who you'd expect like
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper, like
Also, you would think because of how hype he is, he would follow his
yeah,
own girlfriend on Instagram, but he follows no one on Instagram.
that's even funnier. I think she does she follow.
She does. She follows
Now we're
him.
getting into politics. Olivia's over here like hello, like this was
Hello.
supposed to be about me.
I
We're gonna get back
just,
to you, we
but it
promise.
no, it's just shocking. Like all of a sudden, you're just seeing pictures of him and Kylie at the game, and then there's a lot of like influencers
hmm
that got tickets that are just front row, and you're like, I've never seen you post
Yeah,
about basketball once in your entire influence career, and now all of a sudden you just
I
enjoy
know.
the Knicks, and I'm like, all right, just admit you
Yeah,
got the tickets, and that's why you're going, not that you actually care about
I
basketball.
was about to say it's that, and then there's also probably a situation of it where it's like I think people just kind of it was like a bandwagon thing. Also, I want to say
Yeah.
like people probably just all jumped on. You know, it's the best reaction I've ever seen though, and I know that this is genuine because I think she's always been a New Yorker. You gotta look up Mariska Hargitay
Oh
from Law and
yes.
Order, like walking on the
Yep.
she's
Yep.
like sobbing walking on the court and she's like hyperventilating and then when the Knicks this wasn't even when they won. I thought that they had won, that they were like in the finals or
Yes.
something
Yep.
and then when they actually did win, somebody was like, did anyone check on Mariska? Is she okay?
she,
Like
I think she had
'cause
like a
she was
custom
just like
shirt made.
sobbing.
I think she had a
Yeah,
custom
like
shirt made with her. Um, yeah, like if you look at her latest
I mean, it
post.
makes sense though. She gives like she's always been like a
Oh
New
yeah,
Yorker. I'm
but
pretty sure.
her last post, I don't know who she's with, but it's her back's turned, but she's wearing the colors of the Knicks, and it's
Yeah.
the caption, "What a day," and then the in the background is "Empire State of Mind" by Alicia Keys and Jay Z.
Twins. I put that on my post about New York. Not the
Oh,
Knicks, but
oh, and
about
there's a
New
video of
York.
her on the NBA Instagram talking about the Knicks winning. You could tell she's just genuine about it though.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's a picture of
I
her.
was about to say Marishka's a gem on this earth. I'm like, she
Yes,
deserves the world.
and I love. There's a picture of her with all these police officers from the New York City police, and she's
Hmm.
just standing with them with her arms crossed, like
At this point, she's like, at this point, sometimes I like forget that she's like an actress and like not
not
part
a
of
real
like.
cop. But it's honored to stand with you, New York's finest. Love from your captain. And she took a picture with the trophy. She's,
Yeah,
you could tell she really is just like a genuine fan.
I know, I
She
know.
went to the parade and everything.
Well, they always have a parade when they win. I
Yep.
remember when they won, when the Eagles won here. I was like, oh
Oh
my god.
yes. Oh yes.
My street, like they were literally like, I tried to like walk down my street to like see, and then it was still just like too
Yeah.
crowded. Like,
Yeah. That's
but
so
damn,
funny. Yeah,
is
but
there
all these
anything?
celebrities,
Do they grease the poles in New York like they do here?
they should.
It doesn't stop nobody. Let me tell you.
It's just
There's a
yeah, no.
contest for that at
Uh-huh.
at a festival here, so that doesn't stop no one. Oh man,
It's just it's so
where is Olivia from? I feel like I should know this. Hold
let's see.
on. No, is she just like a California girl? Yeah. Well, she was born in California.
Oh. Yeah.
I hate Google. The first thing that people also ask is, "What medical condition does Olivia
Does
Rodrigo?"
she have one?
Oh, wait, I didn't know this. Fun fact. Okay, dropping a fun fact in real time. Oh, wow. Okay, this makes her musicality even more impressive. Okay, Olivia Rodrigo has revealed that she's approximately 60% deaf in her left ear. She was
Jeez.
diagnosed with this partial hearing loss as a child, additionally experiences baby's synesthesia, a neurological trait where she perceives specific colors when listening to music. Oh
Oh,
my God.
I've heard of Synthesia. That's pretty cool. But
That's awesome.
and you know who else is I think deaf in one ear partially?
Mm,
Millie Bobby Brown, I think, right?
I think so.
But
I can look it
wow,
up after that, but
60% deaf in one ear and to just be musically talented.
yeah. Hearing
Wow.
loss. Rodrigo discovered she was hard of hearing during routine kindergarten tests. She noted that if someone is trying to tell her a secret on her left side, she cannot make out what they are saying. Huh.
Interesting. Wow.
Wow. Oh, that would drive me nuts.
Yeah.
That would drive me crazy. I hope it's not a thing where she can like. I hope it's just the sound is actually she can't hear it. I hope it's not a thing where it's like she feel because you ever feel like your ears like blocked or like when your
Yes.
ear like
Yep.
can't pop. Oh my god, it's the most
Mhm.
annoying. One of the most. I hope it's just a thing where like the actual auditory process isn't there. I hope it's not a thing where she feels any type of like
Just
sensation like
yeah.
that where it's like
Yeah.
blockage because that would be so fucking annoying.
Yep.
Yes, that she's experienced a minor form of synesthesia. I can never get that word right. Meaning she visualizes colors when she hears songs. For instance, she has stated that her track "Driver's License" is purple, while Deja Vu is a mix of orange, green, and light purple. I guess that's just what she perceives through that, but that's
Yes.
very
That's
interesting.
so cool.
Yeah, right. Huh. I guess it was just
Wow.
hearing. I mean, that seems like that was something that she already. Oh, like she always had. She discovered it in kindergarten, so she must have just been born with it. Huh.
So
Wow.
interesting.
And again, the irony that she ended up being so musically inclined. It's like imagine what she could do if she had that. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I was about to say if you had both your ears. No,
You know what else?
I can't.
Have you ever
What?
heard of a term called aphantasia?
No.
So Valkyrie has it, and she talked about it once. But it's basically, I don't know why it reminded me of that, but basically you can't picture anything in your mind. So like if you were to close your
Oh,
eyes, you would not be able to tell, like you would not be able to tell somebody what I look like. Or like if someone
right.
says draw an apple, you,
Yeah.
unless you're physically looking at it, you wouldn't be able to like visualize
You can't
anything.
visualize it.
And you can't visualize anything
Crazy.
when you're reading either. So
Mm,
when there's books and they're describing like what the place looks like, nothing.
that's crazy.
Like imagine
I could
not being
never
able do
to like
that.
visualize something. Like that would really even when you're especially when you're reading a book, that would be
Yes.
super annoying. Because you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to like I mean at that point I guess you would just have to probably do audiobook anyway, because it's like, well I don't know. I don't know if that hinders or helps
Yeah.
or
And it
huh.
says so aphantasia is on the end of the spectrum where there is a complete lack of voluntary imagery, and there's hyperphantasia where it's the opposite, where it's extreme vivid mental pictures.
Hmm. Wonder if
And
they just can't picture do
yeah,
they picture words instead or they just
nope,
don't
nothing.
wow.
And it's
Hmm.
estimated it affects roughly 1% to 4% of the population.
Hmm. Wow.
Also, another thing, some people, I don't know if you're like this, I'm not like this, but some people, when they're reading, they don't have like a voice in their head.
Yeah, yeah, I have that. No, not that I have the voice. I don't know.
Yes, but like there's some people that don't have a voice in their head, so when they're reading, they can't like hear.
Hmm.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah. It's just kind of like silent and
It's just silent. Yeah, when you're reading, it's just
it's just
completely
silent.
silent. But when I'm reading it, it sounds like in my brain I can hear myself saying it, even if I'm not.
Yeah,
But some people just can't do that. Wow.
very strange. God, the human mind.
I know.
I realize we should get back to the track list because we only went through one track this
It's
whole
fine.
time.
Yes. What's the second one?
This is our pod. We can take as long as we want.
That's
Okay,
true.
don't rush us. In a world where we're constantly like in a grind set mindset of you have to keep it going, we're smelling the flowers here on this
Uh
podcast.
huh.
Okay,
Yes.
we had to discuss the Knicks and the
Marisha
billionaireification
Hargitay.
of
Yep. Yep.
and the effects of dating billionaires. Okay,
Uh huh.
this is
Yes.
what we have to do. Uh, why don't you bring up the second song in the album since I did the first?
Oh
We can maybe
yes.
go back and forth.
It's called Stupid Song. So, what were your thoughts
Oh,
on it?
cute, very cute.
Not my favorite
The
one,
build
but
up is
I did like it. But it was my favorite off the album.
oh, do tell. No,
Do tell.
that's terrible.
Why did you hate it?
Why did you actually say it's the stupidest song ever made?
Yes. I mean, it was very good though. Her whole album is good, but not my favorite one from the album.
What do you think of the music video?
Oh, so good.
The music video is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And not to bring up Timothy Chalamet again, but somebody made a meme of her with the ballerinas at the part where she
Yes.
like
Yep.
stands in front of them and was blocking them, and then someone put a picture of him like on a city bike, and then it was like update: Olivia Rodrigo is seen protecting ballerinas from
Uh huh.
Timothy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like I don't know. This kind of made me think of like I wonder what her inspirations were for
Yes.
this specific song because there's definitely a lot of like pop songs. Like it made me think of like oh I'm watching a trailer for like a rom com
Yes.
in like the early
Yep.
2000s, you know. And God, I don't know what she's been. I mean, the past few years we did have a little break in between because when
That's
did
true.
when did Guts come out? When did Guts come out? Guts was released. Because I'm trying to see how much time in between. So Guts came out in 2023, so it's basically close to 3 years in between
Yeah.
this and damn, she's been really like honing. Like I mean, her voice was good before; it's always been
Oh
good,
yeah.
but like. on this album, like, my God, like,
Hmm.
she's just, I don't know, I get chills because it's like the build up um, when she says, "I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a
Oh,
brake," and
yep,
she does that octave, like, lift.
yep,
Yeah, it's just it's good. I think I don't know, god damn, how did she make album of the year? This is crazy. Give her the Grammys now.
yep.
Like, I swear to God, if this ain't up for Grammys, it's bullshit. I don't know when the
Hmm.
Grammys, um, like, I don't know when the nominations come out, but come on. I don't know. She's gotta get something. I feel like they award things that aren't as good as this. There's gotta be.
Yeah, I mean, she's has 3 Grammys. It says
She does.
three
She
from
does.
14 nominations.
Yeah. Has she ever
Uh,
gotten the album of the year? I don't think so.
so it says
I
she
think she's gotten, like, a
can.
song. She's definitely gotten something for Driver's License, I feel like.
She got Best New Artist, Best New Pop Vocal
Okay.
Album, and then Best Solo Performance for Driver's License.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, I mean,
so that was from Sour, and then Guts. She was nominated for 6 awards, including Album, Song, and Record of the Year, and earned a nomination in
mhm.
2025 for Can't Catch Me Now. So you mean to tell me she was nominated for 6 awards, including Album, Song, and Record of the Year, and she didn't get anything?
Yeah, that's some bullshit. See, but
Don't you vote,
if we're
right?
comparing it to, I think it's the whatever the recording, the
Yeah,
people that
don't
are
you
in,
like
like, the
vote for each
recording
other, or is
academy.
that the Oscars?
You vote, I think, in your expertise, I wanna say, maybe. So,
Oh,
like, the general categories, I think everybody votes, but
yeah.
if it's somebody that's, like, some correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like if you're in the pop category, I think you can only vote within the pop
Oh,
category, I
okay.
think.
Yeah.
'Cause it wouldn't make sense for, like, somebody to not, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense to, but I think when it's the general, like, album of the year, artist of the year, like, I
Yeah.
think I think anyone in the recording committee can vote for that,
Yeah.
but I hope they require everyone to listen to the music because now the Oscars just started require this year, I'm not even kidding, they just started requiring everyone to watch this stuff before they voted. I said,
Yeah.
"Okay, so before people were just being biased.
Yeah.
Got it. That
Got
makes a
it.
whole sense now why some people
Also,
don't
like,
win and other."
maybe I'm just confused, but what's the difference between Record of the Year and Song of the Year? Because it's saying nominated in 2024, nominated 6 times. Album of the Year, Guts. Record of the Year, Vampire. Song of the Year, Vampire. What's the difference?
We're gonna do a little research because I think I figured it out, like, last year. Okay.
And then,
At the Grammys, Record of the Year rewards the overall audio recording of the song. It honors the performing artist, the producer, and the audio engineering of the song. Song of the Year rewards the composition itself. It's only for songwriters who write lyrics and melodies. So it's more so, I guess, focused on the actual writing of the
I
song for
see.
Song of the Year. So it's like the
Okay.
message of the song, and then record of the year is the actual full production of
I
the song.
see. Okay.
So it says the artist, producer, and audio engineering team.
All right.
So
So
it's
Vampire
like
got
how
nominated
well,
three
it's like how
times.
when hey, it was a good song,
Yes.
man.
One of my favorites.
God, I'm pretty sure hmm, who
Yeah.
was that
Record of the Year,
song
Song
now?
of the Year, and
I
Best
think it was
Pop
that
Solo.
Zach guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that Zach guy that she dated. I think Zach Bia. He's a I don't know if you look him up and be like, girl, why'd you? Sorry, but
Now I gotta look him up.
yeah, have fun with that because be like Olivia, girl. I don't know.
Let me
Louis, I
see.
get him. Louis, I get him. I don't get.
Interesting.
It's okay. It's okay. We're
In the
grown.
picture of him, he's just wearing a jacket that says fuck all over it.
Yeah. Bloodsucker, fame fucker.
Yeah.
There you go. There's the lyrics. But the reason I also think it was about him was because I think he was he was, like, a douchey, like, I mean, he's a DJ, he's a record producer. I think he's like a douchey, like, influencer
He looks
guy.
like it.
So,
Yeah.
so That's what makes me think of the lyrics bloodsucker, fame fucker. It's him.
That's
And
true.
I will get into it when it comes up, but I think there's an actual leftover song on this album that I think is about him because it
Ooh,
does not make sense in the context of
yeah,
her relationship with Louis. It does not at all. In my opinion. Obviously, I don't know these people, but
that's true. Yeah.
it makes more sense. I think there's a song on this album that's also about this guy. And was possibly maybe a leftover from Guts. I don't know. But
Yeah. He looks. Yeah. He
anything else?
definitely. He definitely looks like.
Yeah. And apparently he dated Madison Beer at one point too. I'm like, girls, get up. Y'all are too
Get your shit
too
together.
good to be dating a guy that
All of
looks
you.
like
Yeah.
like for him to bag both Olivia and Madison Beer. I'm like, brother, what are you got
Yes.
going on? Because
Yes.
I don't see any other reason.
Yeah. No.
But he's also like a music producer, so I wonder if there was any of that involved. Like, does he
That's
have
true.
connections? Money? I don't know.
Oh
Who
yeah.
knows? But yeah, bloodsucker, fame fucker. That was definitely about him.
Yeah.
God.
And
But do
then
we have anything else to say about Stupid Song or no?
no, not really. And then what is the next song?
The next song is I love it. Honeybee.
Oh,
So
it's
cute.
so good.
It's so
It's so
cute.
cute.
It's so cute. It's just oh my god, it's like a warm hug. It like makes you feel like all like cozy. Like I know it's a love song, but something about the production of it was also giving me like I don't know, it felt like a holiday, like almost like just coziness. Like I don't
Yes.
know.
Yes.
You know? Let me see if I can bring up the lyrics. I mean there's not
No,
the
I love
lyrics are
this
kind
line.
of simple.
In the
What?
dark, I'm not scared. I just reach and you're right there. Like, oh,
Cute. It's the composition of this too, and now they're also putting it. I see people. Well, people are crazy with their edits and everything, and now they're putting it to like different like cute like ships and like
yep.
movies and TV, and I'm
Yep.
like, oh god, because it's just so it fits like so many love stories so well.
Mm-hmm.
She's so funny for this line too. Pick me up, walk me home, and it feels like God threw me a bone. I'm like, that. She's like, I finally caught a break
I
after
know.
all.
But also, that is kind of sweet too when you think
Ugh,
about it. But,
I know,
like, after
I know.
everything, I finally
But God,
found a good guy.
yeah. I mean, this is supposedly her most serious
Yeah.
relationship that she's ever had.
And they ended on good
Damn,
terms.
he's got a
Yeah.
whole album written about him.
Yeah.
Supposedly they did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I did hear something. I mean, we'll get into the lore about it with a song coming up about. There's a whole thing with his ex girlfriend and how she was like way older than him and stuff. And we'll get into it. We'll get into it. I have
Yeah.
context for what it's.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Honeybee's just like a cute. It's just a
Yes.
good time. It's like so
Yes. Yes.
cute little love song. I mean, we're taking the journey here. So right now we're still
Everything's
in
good.
the lovey-dovey
Yeah.
part of the album. Everything's good right now.
The what did they call it? The honeymoon phase.
Yeah, literally. Okay, see, Honeybee, yeah.
Yeah. And then
But there's also like a little bit of a tinge of like, well, I guess it's just she expresses her anxiety in a lot of ways in her lyrics, but it's also the little bit of the now when you listen to the album again after you know what's coming later on, the line where she goes, "Here's to hoping," you
yeah.
feel a little bit of like a ooh, because you're like, you know what I mean? Like it's like that thing where like, oh, things are going so well, like I hope this stays type
Yes.
thing. So it
Yep.
gives a little bit of like a bittersweet, like little tinge to it. But it's like, oh
Yeah.
god, it puts you in your feels listening to it after you've heard the rest of the album because it's like, oh god.
Yes.
Like you see those moments in movies where it's like moments before disaster and it's like everybody's like
Uh-huh.
happy and like it gives that
Yes.
after you listen to the rest of the album, but it's very cute and it's definitely I think it's one of my favorites. I mean,
Yeah.
my favorites are changing literally by the day,
Oh yeah. But that's up
but
there. Yeah.
for sure.
Also the next one, Maggots for Brains.
When I first saw
It
the
gives off, you know, when emo bands have titles that are so like pop punk emo bands have titles that are so long and make no sense
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
don't match anything.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that. Like it's you have Honeybee and The Cure and all these, and then you just have Maggots for Brains. Like, just
Yeah.
the most
Yeah.
random title.
She could have maybe also not. I don't know if it's. She could have also maybe took. If I was her, if I was hey, if I was in,
Yeah.
she could have also called this like Zombie or something. But I don't
Yes.
know if somebody already made a song called Zombie. Possibly, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
But this one's just kind of funny because it's like she's just like she's in this is like honeymoon phase where it's like she's like in it like she's down
Yes.
bad is basically it's like she can't like function. This is like the codependency of it where it's like she can't function unless he's there. So it's just kind of like I'm a
Yes.
zombie in my body. I'm a train off the track. I feel dirty. Feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just what happens when my baby goes away. And I'm
I
like,
know.
damn
And
girl,
also I just like
damn
this
girl.
also this line. Everything feels moldy like the fruit that's in my fridge.
That's in my fridge. I felt called out. Like I was like, dang.
Like damn. Okay. Um
When you buy fruit and it like goes bad like the day,
you
then you're
know,
like, yeah, I'll eat it. And then it's
avocados, man. I still
oh
can't get those
please,
things right to save my life.
yeah. And you got to use the whole thing right when you
Oh yeah,
open
you
it because
gotta. Yeah.
otherwise it'll turn. You could there was a joke, but it's like you could literally have a mango, not a mango, have an avocado on the counter, and then you turn to grab something else, and then you turn back, and it's just brown. Like
Well, it
they
also
oxidize.
sucks
They
because
oxidize really fast.
even after you mix things in it, like you, if you get guacamole anywhere, you have to eat it
Yeah.
then. You can't put it in the fridge. You can't save it because the guac's just going
No.
bad the next day. And you're like,
Yeah. That's also why when I get dips from the store, I never am buying guacamole because you got to get those little things where it's like the single pack of the
yes,
guacamole, like the little like 5 pack of the single little pack
yeah.
because like you have to have it then.
Sometimes I'll get it if I know I'm going to like dinner at my family's house because there's a bunch of people there. But I will never buy
Right,
that
right,
big pack for myself. I have to get the little
right.
individual ones. I just can't.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, the box
Yes.
with the little
Yep.
individual packs. Yeah, yeah.
It
But
just
yeah,
goes.
this
Yeah.
one's just giving like what were you gonna say?
It just
It cut
no.
you
I
off.
just can't. And it's so hard to pick good avocados. Like if you have to know like if it's too hard, don't get it. If it's too soft, don't get it. It has to be like a
Yeah.
certain texture, and I can't.
Yep. Ah, well,
I mean, I do like the song, but it's just the most random, like out of character song compared to the other ones on the album. And
funny.
then the next one is you plus me equals heart, but it's like the old school heart with the little
Forever.
yes,
Yeah.
the old school with the little less than sign and the number three.
Mhm.
Uh
This one was pretty good. This was also giving like early 2000s like rom-com.
yes, hmm and all
And
my
it was I
yeah
don't know, something about it I kept thinking of I don't know, it was kind of giving me like Hilary Duff a little bit,
yes,
kind of.
and I
Maybe or
love
like maybe like even like Hannah Montana or something like that.
yes,
That was what I was thinking of.
but I love this, and all my ex boyfriends have heard these lines. Let's get married when we're 25, but I like you a million times. It's like, oh, so you're just telling that to all your boyfriends?
Yeah, imagine he reads that and he's like, what the
Wait, wait, we've been dating for a month. Wait, huh?
fuck?
And then they say modern love's a cruel endeavor, and to that I say, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
she's just going for it.
uh huh.
She's just going for it.
I need that confidence. just to go
Oh, and
for it.
also the line about Cadbury again, girl. You're not being subtle at all. It's
Oh
like,
yeah,
so buy me silver jewelry and all my favorite Cadbury, and tell me again about when we met, and you thought of me and what you thought of me. Sometimes I get overwhelmed way too far in myself. I often get that feeling that I'll never want anybody else. I'm like, oh
yep,
God, she was really in this.
yep, yeah.
I really
Carve,
want to like now.
yeah,
Now
and
it makes me like really like curious like what happened
yeah,
because
and it says, but I know. Oh yeah, know everybody changes, but I hope that we don't. Carve our names into the car seat leather. You plus me equals our heart forever. That's so
it's so
cute.
cute.
But then
No,
they're not together, which just
I
I
know.
mean, I know
That's
things
what makes
ended
the
on good
other.
terms, but still. Uh,
Yeah, but well, I think one of the next songs we're gonna get into it, but I think there's some drama with an ex girlfriend of sorts. So
yeah.
I think there's a line in Cigarette Smoke where it's talking about how like he sided with the ex girlfriend. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Ugh, okay,
Yeah.
we'll get into
Yes,
it. In
yes.
fact, the next song actually gets into this.
Yes.
So
What's the next
I
one?
gotta bring up some backstory because the next song is called "My Way," and this made me think of like it's almost like a Paramore like misery business. It's like her
Yes.
version of like a
Yep.
misery business, like because this is basically about someone who is putting a strain on her relationship or kind of like getting in the way of things, and because when it first starts out, you think it's gonna be about him because she starts going, it's a little hard to stomach all your amateur moves, but then he says, you know, he's with me, like obviously, and you linger in the air just like a bad perfume. It's getting to me, embarrassingly. And then she goes, here's the part where the girl gets pissed and the girl is me. Did you get that hint? So I'm gonna bring up a little bit of backstory here
Oh yes,
because
yes.
again, nothing's been confirmed, but it's highly suggested, and it falls into place quite literally with the narrative that's being portrayed here. That this song is about an actress named Sydney Chandler, who Louis used to date before Olivia. Now the
Ooh.
thing about this is, yeah. Now the thing about this is, the girl Sydney is, I think, older than him, and I think there's like a, yeah,
She's
she's 30.
30? Yeah.
She's 30, and Louis
Oh, her dad's
is.
Kyle Chandler.
Wait a minute. I didn't know that part. That's kind of
Yeah, her dad's
crazy.
Kyle
Okay, so
Chandler.
Louis.
I didn't
Wow.
know that.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. That's wild. But yeah, she there's a pretty, I mean, 23 and 30 is kind of a significant like age
Yeah.
difference, and I don't think they also met in 2022, so he was younger than that. You know what I mean? So because
Yeah.
he's 23 now. So there was a whole thing about like there might have been like a grooming aspect to things because there was the whole like age difference,
Yeah.
and when it goes into the whole lyrics about her like sending, like she straight up says something about poems that she sent. So let me get to that part. Let me get to that part. Oh, it's in the second verse. So he says, man, I wonder what you think is going to go down. You send him another poem and think that he'll let me go. Or maybe you're just trying to get me riled up. You're posting another pic in clothes that I know are his." And she's made literal posts after Louis and Olivia started dating where it was a picture that she took and she was in a shirt that
Oh,
someone pointed out was like big on her and it was clearly
like one of
his
his.
shirt. But she was
Oh.
posting it like
Oh my
after they
god.
started dating. And it's
That's
like,
just
girl.
you're not a girl's
It's like,
girl.
girl,
You're come on.
no, no, no. Like, come on. Like, here's I think I just love every lyric in the song. She's like, well, here's the map of the lines I drew, and someone steps over, and the girl is you. So it's like she keeps stepping over these
Like,
lines,
yeah.
and
There's
it's like,
boundaries you're crossing. Yeah.
yeah, and then also I think that girl's probably like weird. If she's like this much older and like this hung up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's just, it's not. It's almost as if they switched ages. Like, this shouldn't be how like a 30-year-old
Well,
acting.
but
You know
also
what I
this line. So where'd you get that confidence from? Last time I checked, I won.
Yeah.
Woo.
So let me be direct. Let's stop. You made it fucking weird. I
Yeah.
love that part.
Maybe I'm a
Maybe
petty
no, but I love.
bitch, but you made
Yeah,
me resort to this. That's it. I win.
yeah. I love how she gets like she doesn't even care that she gets childish with it. She's like, "That's it. I win.
I
That's
win.
it.
Yeah.
I win." I love the way she
Uh
sings
huh.
it. Like I just like the anger and like
Yeah.
the raw energy coming from this because like I've always been like a Paramore fan, and again, it just reminds me of like a Misery Business type
Yes. Mm-hmm.
thing, but like not as much. Take the misogyny out of Misery Business, and
Yeah.
it's just kind of like the whole thing of like you're being weird. You don't have to be this way. I'm clearly with him. You know, like
Yeah. Kind of insane how you keep calling, but you never get the message. It goes
yeah,
my way now.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but later on, I think we're gonna come back to this because apparently there's a line in Cigarette Smoke where it insinuates that there was some type of disagreement and Louis might have picked her side, which I'm like, ugh. And then people were
Yeah.
just saying like, oh well, he was just kind of like influenced by her and kind of like groomed because it was like
Yeah.
what was familiar to him and it was before Olivia, so it's like, girl, maybe you dodged like a bullet in the end, honestly, because
Yeah.
it may not it may not be the right terms that she
Yeah.
got this on if it would have worked out, you know? Because imagine you have something working out really good, but then you have this like aspect to it. Like that must suck so bad, you know, to like have like a good like
Yeah.
romance, but then have somebody like trying to like actively like fuck with it. Like that
Have
must
you
be
ever
crazy.
seen, and I see it on TikTok every once in a while, but have you ever seen those posts on TikTok that's like, oh, here are the two people obsessed with my boyfriend, and the first girl is her, obviously, and then the second girl
Yeah.
is the ex, and like whoever's posting it will post a picture of the ex being like, and so, and then all the comments are flooded like, come on, girl, tag us,
Yeah.
tag us. I'm like, oh, but why
God.
can't, well, she's not mature, obviously, but he's not with you for whatever reason. Like, move on. Like, try and
Yeah.
insert yourself in. And she's inherently more famous than you are. So, like, not that she's not famous at all, but compared to Olivia, like, you're not as famous.
And she's also got the whole and it's also giving bratty because it's like I know not all Nepo people are the same way. I understand, but there's the difference of like she's got the nepo thing too with
Yep.
the her father being who he is. So I don't know. I just wonder, you know, I just wonder
Yeah.
like how people go about their
Yep.
lives in a certain way. And then that's why Livy's like, maybe I'm a petty bitch, but you made me resort to this. That's it. I win.
I
That's it.
know.
Like maybe like like showing her own medicine type deal. I don't
Yes.
know, but I just think that girl, what I've known until I learn more about what I've learned so far, she's like super fucking weird. Like
It,
that's super weird. I don't know.
because people can't let go of their past.
Yeah,
Or
like
do you think she
I don't
would
know.
be that way if it were just a normal person dating him? Do you think it's
Oh
mainly
yeah.
just because it's Olivia, or like is it she would be that way towards anyone that dates her ex?
I guess we won't know, but it's definitely probably she's definitely doing like the social media aspect of it. Like I think there was things of like her literally like posting like poems that it's like insinuated that she like wrote them for him, but she would like that's where the poem thing comes from.
Yeah,
Like, I think she literally made like social media posts. Like I saw the post about the shirt, like wearing the
yeah,
shirt that was his. And then I think she literally like posted like a poem too, and I'm like, girl, he's fully with somebody else. Like he's
yes.
fully with.
And
Like, come
now
on.
you wait to post these things.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
didn't care to post it
It's just
before, did you?
yeah, it's
No.
just
Now,
giving.
yeah,
It's if that is fully what it is, it's giving
yeah,
pathetic. Like, it's like come on. But hey, I don't know if he's with her, but something insinuated that. Well, when we get to cigarette smoke, we'll look at the lyrics. But what's the next song? Next song is our favorite color.
yes. That's, oh, purple.
Yeah, that's good. That's a
Yes.
good one. It's cute.
I like. Let me
It's like
see.
talking about what do you like about it?
Oh, let me see. Um, where's the lyrics? Um, oh yeah, and I melt with you. You're red and my blue, and now I see the world in purple.
Hmm.
Like it's so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh my god, it reminds me of like it got memed to death because of Tumblr, but Halsey used to have a lyric that was in the show, the song "Colors," and it made me think of that. Where she was like, it again, the timing was bad because Tumblr literally would like eviscerate most of the things that she did back then. But it was the one where it was like, you liked me because you were red, and you liked me because I was blue, but something then we merged and you discovered purple just wasn't the color for you, or something like
I
that. But
mean,
it's
what's the
giving
song
that,
called?
but like a more
Colors.
mature like version of that. Colors, Colors by Halsey. Yeah.
I gotta look it up now because I feel like I do remember.
It was like blue
Yeah,
hair, like
you were
Halsey,
red
like
and you
like
liked me
okay.
because I was blue, but you touched me and suddenly I was a lilac sky, and you decided purple wasn't for you. Damn.
Like girl, that affected me, but like it definitely got meme to death on Tumblr for
Oh
sure.
yeah,
Because like, hey, people in the day just used to make fun of her for everything. But
yeah,
it was giving that a little bit when they said you're red and my blue, and now I see the world in purple. But it was like a matured like version of that
yeah,
lyric, I guess.
yes,
But yeah, this is when she's getting into the nitty gritty of like, oh, we're in this now, like we're connected. Like this
yes,
is
yep,
showing how like they have like commitment. I mean, she's talking about the mom showing pictures of him from school, and then she's talking about like the line where she's insinuating that there's like they're either like living together into some capacity because she says now a toothbrush, a coat, and a pair of shoes all come in doubles. And we fight over who I'm hanging out with like a real couple. That I don't like. I hope they didn't really fight about that stuff. But
yeah,
it was like, but it's like I don't know. But there's definitely like a jump where now it's not just
yeah,
a crush or I like being around you. It's like they're fully committed
yes.
now.
Well, how
And
long
then
were
of
they
course this is
together?
where the album starts to hurt. That's a good question. Let's find out. Let's find out. According to the internet, it says roughly 2 years.
Yeah,
It's
so
first connecting in October 23.
so that would make sense that they were living together.
Yeah.
And then the next
It's-
song,
it's-
which this is the first one that had a video, right? Or no, this is the second video that came out.
Yeah, because it was a
The
drop dead and
yes,
then
and then the
and
Cure,
then
which
the Cure.
honestly, this video is probably my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, so beautifully done. It's
mm-hmm.
beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Oh yes,
Everything is done by I think handmade.
yes,
Everything is
yep,
made by artists, so nothing's really like computer generated. It's all like made through like the embroidery is all made. That whole set of like the hospital, like everything is just it's so
yeah.
good, man. It's like really good. I love it. And this song is like it's emotional for so many different reasons because it's like
Like I'll never be
it's
enough.
bringing up the yeah, exactly. It's showing that like you can't just you got to do the inner work to fix what's
Oh
going
yeah,
on. Like you know
yeah,
what I mean? You can't just like put a bow on everything just because you fall in love, basically.
yep.
So she's bringing up a really real thing about how just because you're in love and you're in this happy time in your life doesn't necessarily mean that like mental illness goes away. She could be even talking about like grief. She could be talking about just like
Any yeah,
general like anxiety
yeah.
and depression. So it's I love that she made a song about this and it's just real.
And she
Like,
says, um, it says I got toxins in my bloodstream. You tried so hard to suck out, and I feels like medication, and it's good for me, I'm sure. But it doesn't matter how your love feels anymore. I'll never be the cure.
yeah.
That just that made me so sad when I
God,
heard it for the first
I
time.
know. I know. I know.
And
I
then
know,
like,
because it's like you have to do the inner work. You can't just
yeah,
expect love. Just because you have love, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna fix everything.
yeah.
You know?
And then why can't you come stitch me up? Why can't it ever be enough? And then she just repeats that. But like, ugh.
Yeah. God. This is one of the songs that like makes me cry because it's like so real. God.
Oh,
Ugh.
and
I
this
can't.
line too. This whole song. But used to play a game in my head when I date a guy, tally up the girls that he fucked till I start to cry.
Yeah. And it's like you can't. That's oh
But
God.
that's a
It's such a thing
real
that's
thing
so.
people feel, and guys feel it too, where it's like
Oh,
you're
I know.
comparing yourself to the other people that your partner dated, and then you don't feel like enough
Yeah.
because it's like,
Yeah.
oh, they were better than me in this way, and it's like they're not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But you. It's so. I think I'm sure it happens with guys as well. I'm sure, but it's also so ingrained for like women to be
oh
in
yeah,
competition with each other. So
hmm
it's like a natural instinct that we're like taught from like a very young age to like
especially when it comes
society
to
is always
looks. Yeah,
yeah.
like you'll
Oh
look
yeah.
at his ex and be
Oh yeah.
like, damn, okay,
Yeah. Right. And then it'd be like, or if you don't look like, you know what I mean? If it's a situation where like she didn't look like who we dated before, and then it's like, well, wait, then why? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
like
is it
maybe
Emily?
all
Emily's type?
like
Like,
he has a type, and it's like, oh, so all of his other girlfriends were like blonde and blue hair, like blue eyes, and then you're just a short brunette, and it's like
yeah,
different than what he's used to. It's like, does he really feel that
yeah.
way if all of his past relationships were with people that look similar?
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, she's just being so real for that. This is probably one of her most vulnerable
Yep.
songs, I would say. I think she said that this is like the whole like kind of like I don't know exactly what wording she used, but maybe she was like the not the anchor, maybe like the whole like
Yeah.
heart song of like the entire album, but it's just real. Like I mean, most of the song is about love and the relationship, but this is just like she's getting so vulnerable about like
Yeah.
insecurity and stuff. And it's like I think that's definitely a way for people to heal
Yeah.
from these things is to know that you're not the only one going through them.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really like happy. I know that we're like fully like 30 years old, but this woman is speaking from a perspective that like, do you imagine if like, we had the song when we were like teenagers?
Oh
Like it would
yeah.
just like
Yeah.
it must be so cathartic to be like a teenager or like a young like imagine if you're just like starting college out and you get have this music right
Yes.
now. Like just
Oh, this would have definitely
uh,
made me feel so much better about myself. Like I'm not the
yeah,
only one going
yeah,
through this.
yeah, yeah. God, the artist that she is. This is what I
Yes.
mean. Album of the year. I swear to God, if she doesn't get like
Or at least
she
for
better
the
sweep
Cure,
the
she needs
Grammys.
Song of the
Something.
Year. Like,
Yeah, yeah. But I don't even know what qualify. I don't know.
I don't know,
If
but
not,
she
the
needs
Grammys
it
can
for
suck
at
it.
least
Not the
one.
Grammys can suck it.
Yeah, something. She needs to win Grammy for something on this album.
Because if not, then huh? I'm confused.
Yeah.
I think she definitely will. Because again, I think I mean I like her other albums, but I think this is confidently the best one
Yeah.
that she's ever done. I think so.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just again, each there isn't a single song aside from what we're gonna go into next. There's some songs that are literally like so for me at least, but I cried pretty easily. But like, there's some songs that I just like can't listen to
Hmm.
because it's just so emotionally overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I think the next song is the one that I skipped for that reason. But
Oh yeah.
if I fully listen to it just to appreciate it, oh my god, like her
Hmm.
voice is crazy.
Yes.
So next is the song "Begged." I mean, do you have anything else left
Oh
to say about
no.
The Cure?
No.
Or I think we covered it.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. The next is "Begged," and my God, I this was premiered before it was even recorded. This was premiered. She premiered this on SNL
Hmm. Yeah.
randomly. as the second song that she did. So the first song she did was, I think she did The Cure. I don't know if she did Drop Dead. But I think she might have did The Cure, and then she did this song randomly, and nobody even knew what the title was. She just like decided to just sing it live on SNL and just drop it randomly. And when I tell you the goosebumps that I get listening to the
I
chorus of this song,
mhm.
crazy town. Like literally every single time I tried it out, I literally look at my arm, I just have goosebumps for the entire chorus. Cause I don't know what she's doing with her voice, but like the chorus of this song, my
Yeah.
God, no words, angelic. Honestly,
Yep.
do you have any lyrics that like
So
stand out to
where
you at all?
let's see. Trying to look it up.
Because this is where we're pivoting into the sad part of the album now. For sure, we're pivoting. This is the
Uh,
downfall of it. Not downfall. Sorry, the quality doesn't go anywhere, but the downfall of like the relationship
mhm.
chronologically, I guess. You could
Let's see. Yeah, it says, "I'll take what you're giving, but nothing's quite enough. When I know that to get it, I begged. Yeah, to get it, I begged." It's like, geez.
yeah. So it's basically like the way I interpret it is she's just like, oh, I'll just instead of expressing my needs or expressing what I truly
Yeah,
want or like for fear of like maybe I'm too much or something like that, she's like, I'll just like accept it and kind of just like sit here. But it's like
yeah,
when I get that whole from when she says I'm cool and forgiving, I'll take what you're giving, but nothing's quite enough. When to get it, I like begged. So she's like,
yeah,
well, why did I have to like beg for like my
yeah,
needs? This is basically how I
yes. Even
like
the
perceive
first
this.
lyric, "All that I want is to know undoubtedly that you just have eyes for me. Could you make that clear? Could you make it clear?"
And that's crazy thinking about the stuff with the ex, because I'm like,
So, like, maybe at this point, things
What
are,
did
like,
you do?"
going yeah, things are going south maybe at this point,
Yeah,
and she
and I
or
just it
yeah,
makes
or
me think it's like, was he hanging out with the ex again, or was he just not
he
like, was he
fumbled
looking at
hard.
other people? Like, I don't
Yeah.
yeah. Come on, generational fumble. This feels well, just because we never got, like, a full, like
I guess
this
so, yeah,
feels worse
yeah.
than the whole, like, this feels worse than, like, the whole, like, Barry Sabrina thing, because it was just, like, she fully just asked him not to fuck up, and then he did.
I
But
just
this is
that
like, woo.
yeah.
But it just shows the difference in, like, their writing styles into, like, Sabrina's was just like, don't do that," and then he was like, "Well," he just did it anyway, but Olivia's like, damn, she's reading him, like, from filth and, like, this is what fully went down, like, damn, you
Yeah.
fucked up, man. You did something.
Yes.
'Cause damn, you got a whole album about you, bro.
And I love that the album is in order. So you're getting the full story about how you fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
She's telling, like, a full on, like, story.
yep.
It's like we're along for the ride, there's not
Uh-huh.
any guessing about, like, what is happening next, like,
Yeah.
it's just God, the pen game is really crazy.
Mhm. And the next one too. Oh, this one got me. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh my god. All of the lyrics.
Yeah, I know.
First of all, um,
I think their first collab, by the way. First collab
yes,
ever. Because
Robert
she's
Smith.
known for
Yep.
not having collab, which is crazy because you know who Robert Smith is.
The
Do you know
Cure.
who he is? Yeah. Isn't that
Which
crazy?
which I don't know if that's why she named the song The Cure or like that was just her title. But when I googled,
Yeah,
I was like, oh, like the name sounds familiar, but I can't remember what he's like, what band he's in. And then I googled Robert Smith and it said The Cure, and I was like, oh my god.
yeah, yeah. And then there's another like post going around where it's a video of her. I think it was one of the like first videos that she like posted on YouTube, and she's like wearing like a shirt of The Cure, and then
Yeah.
somebody's like, "Oh my God, little Olivia doesn't know that her first ever collab is going to be with Robert Smith." Like
Uh
that's
huh.
so special. Like
But these lyrics,
I know.
because lately I've been spiraling. I'm not feeling like myself, and nothing ever seems to help. Went to the doctor and she said I was fine, but every movie that I see makes me cry. It's like someone put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. Also, I
God.
loved the line, went to the doctor and she said I was fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, as a
yeah.
woman, yeah, that's what tends to
A
happen.
lot of times, there's a tendency for especially if you're going for like not just I sometimes with like period related issues and stuff
Yes.
like that. Like a lot of times it's dumbed down. Like it just says like, oh well, you're fine. Like just go home and get some
Yes.
rest and drink some water. And it's never. It takes a lot for women to advocate for
Yeah, you
themselves
have
to like
yeah.
their pain to be taken seriously.
I was talking about it with my coworkers too, and I'm like, the amount of times you do have to advocate for yourself because they'll just say, "Oh, it's on your head," or "Oh, you just have anxiety." It's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm telling you, I think something's
It's like I
wrong,
know, right? It's like I know my body and something's wrong.
and
Like,
people really have to fight to get like MRIs and
hmm.
X-rays and everything.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
oh
no,
yeah.
and then I see posts all the time on Instagram or TikTok where it's like, "Oh, what was your what ended up being your condition after the doctor told you you were fine?" And then people would be like, "Oh, they told me I was fine, but then I ended up having cancer. They told me I was fine, but I have PCOS." It's like, "Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. Well, okay.
And a lot
But
of
we're
times it
fine."
happens with it happens a lot of times too with women when they're like pregnant and
Yep.
giving birth, and then they're like, I need like a and like something's wrong, and then they'll send them home, and then they come back, and then they're like, well now we can't do an epidural. Now you're just having the baby now or something like that,
Yep,
and be
and
like,
then
well,
it's
see, I
like,
knew what was
yeah, or like, "Oh, now we have to do emergency C-section." It's like, "But I was
when that
here.
could have been
I was."
prevented when they
Yeah. And, like,
right,
sometimes you can't prevent it, but,
right,
like, this was if you just took me seriously the first time, we wouldn't be here.
yeah,
But no, let's not take women seriously.
yeah. God,
Yeah. Mm.
we believe women on this channel
Yeah.
because if you don't,
Yep.
what the fuck?
I
What the
know.
fuck's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? No, I'm just-
Yes.
but this is again this now we're in the sad gal part of this album because she's making the realization in this song that
She's
she,
not.
well
Yeah.
it's in the lyric I think you're what's wrong with me.
Yep.
so
Cause
so
she
she's realizing that hey this isn't feeling too good now
yeah, she
like it's
probably like
not
this whole time she's probably thinking it's herself, and then she woke up one day and was like, "No, it's actually not me. It's you."
it's you
And
making me feel this way
yeah,
so
you're the one that's making me feel the way I feel. Like, I don't want to
yeah
feel that way anymore.
yeah god damn I
I mean,
can't
that's the same way with like my ex. Like, I woke like it. I mean, we only dated for 9 months, but it took 9 months, and then I woke up one day and was like, "This is not okay.
yeah
Like, I can't keep living like this. Like, this is too much."
well, I'm
But
glad you woke up like
yeah,
because I mean hey if we're being real we don't know. That's why everybody you just say like, "Hey, we're kind of like all bullshit because we don't know if we're gonna get another go at this." So it's just kind of like fuck
yeah,
it and
mm-hmm,
live life authentically,
yep,
you know. And then, oh god, I'm like it's sad. We're in the sad part of the album.
I
So next we
know.
have the song "Less," and
Ugh,
I'm like, oh my god, oh my
yep,
god.
such a good song too. But the
I have to like take a breath before I like
mm,
read the lyrics
yeah,
because it's like so sad. I want to like give Olivia a hug. I want to like give her a hug
yeah,
and like be her friend because it's like, girl, it just makes me so upset that somebody made her feel this way. I don't
I
know. It's
know.
just God. Okay, I'm trying to get to the kicker of the lyric. Okay, the chorus says, "You can't. You say you can't stand to watch me cry a minute more, so you do the noble thing and open up the door. If loving me means letting go and wishing me the best, then I guess I wish you loved me less."
Like, damn. Like, God.
Read it. I can't even read it. I'm being honest. I can't. It's so
And then,
girl.
like, we tried to recreate our
She's
first date, but we didn't laugh as much this time. Our trip to Big Sur only confirmed this isn't what it should feel like. And maybe I'm a stubborn overthinker, but I've been thinking over this a lot. And I could try convincing you they're just intrusive thoughts, but you See me truly happy, so you know right now I'm not. If loving me means crying on the curb at LAX, well, then I guess I wish you loved me less. And then the very end is, if loving me means saying, babe, I think this is the end, well, I guess you loved me less.
I wish you yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
wish you
God.
loved me. Yeah,
So she's saying that like
babe, I
that's how
think
she
this is the
knows
end.
that
Damn.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And then
That
when you
that
add
one
in
gets
like
me.
all the production of the song, I was about to say this one and Begged is what get
Yep.
me the most for
Mhm.
sure. Because I don't think well the What's Wrong with Me has sad lyrics, but I think it's like the way it's produced and like the fact that she has like the other like the Robert Smith's voice coming in. Something about it
Yes.
doesn't get me as much. I don't know because for me, it's like a song doesn't even have to sound sad, but
Yeah.
or it doesn't even have to have sad lyrics, but it's like the way the production sounds can also manipulate, which I assume that that's the intention,
Yeah.
but the sound of a song can also manipulate. There's songs that are fully happy that have a tinginess to them that can still make you upset. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Does it make sense? Kind of
Mhm.
like it's just more
Yeah.
about like the production to for me, but so she's basically saying like she knows that this is real because of how painful it is. So
Yes.
she's like, if this is what loving me means this, and I wish you loved me less
Yeah, at this point.
because it would be less painful. So
Mhm.
I'm like, girl, their pen game is crazy. My
Oh my
God.
gosh.
She
And
really was
then
in love with they really were in love then. If this is the
yeah.
truth of what the matter was, I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
that was real.
And then the last two are just like the FU like songs. But
Yeah,
expectations,
yeah,
I won't settle for a guy with a fake job. They seem so desperate for loving, but baby, I'm not. Gave my heart with zero stipulations. Now I take careful consideration. I'm not kissing any boy that is passive. Your indecision is painfully unattractive. Past mistakes are just new
yes,
information. These days I've got expectations. But like I won't settle for a guy with a fake job.
yeah. This is the one that I don't know if I'm right, but this is the one that sounds like it's about the influencer guy. It
Yes.
doesn't
It
sound
doesn't
like it's
sound like
about
Louis,
Louis,
but
but I
yeah.
could be wrong. She
Because
could
it
that could
says
also this could also be well, this could also be her like after like because it seems like the vibe of it too is when she's saying about like oh I hit the new year like a single girl at a Vegas bar rocking my mini dress with a vodka cran and an open heart. I love that lyric by the way,
yes.
rocking my mini dress with a vodka cran and an open heart. And
Yes.
she both her by the way, let me bring this up now because we totally forgot to bring it up. We have Mr. Conan Gray is on this album backing
Yes.
vocals for her. Did we know
Uh-huh.
this? Did we bring
No.
this up? We need to bring it up because I forget what I need to look up what song it is. I think it's Honeybee. I want to say it's
Oh,
Honeybee.
yes.
The part where they like have the other voice coming in. That's
Uh-huh.
Conan Gray, by the
Oh,
way. So, and then somebody also brought up that he also has a lyric because they're besties. We know this. This
oh
is
yeah.
her. They've
Yep.
been besties for a long time. And then he also has a lyric in his most recent album that mentions like a vodka cran. So I just love the idea that they're just like at the bar
Yep.
drinking their vodka cran.
Yes. Also I
But
love um the beginning lyrics. I met him at a party. I think he was on drugs. He wasn't smart or funny. I convinced myself he was. He had a great apartment and a car his parents bought. I thought he was perfect and now his number's blocked.
yeah,
But like just call him out on having a car that his parents bought and the fact that he was
yeah,
probably on drugs.
yeah. I mean, again, this is I could be completely wrong, but this does sound
It
like, and
sounds
people were
like
saying
that
like this
guy.
really has the sound. Well, it also really has the sound of the other songs on Guts.
Yes.
Like this both this song and My Way to me sound like
Guts,
they
yeah.
could be from Guts, but obviously we know the context of My Way, so I
Oh
don't
yeah.
think
But
that's
this
true, but
one sounds like
this
something that would be in
specifically,
Guts. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I can also see it I mean, obviously we don't know, but I could also see it as the fake job line kind of being her just like
Like
pissed off, like
influencing
trying to like
cuz what
get
is
over
he?
not
Like what's his job?
what Louis or
The other
the guy
that
Zach.
guy. Yeah.
The other guy Zach was like a music producer and a DJ, so I don't
Oh.
know.
Yeah, I guess you could say they're not like real jobs, like DJing.
I guess. But I can also see her being like trying to, you know how like when you're trying to get over something and you're just kind of like pissy about it and you're just trying to like cope with like
Uh huh.
anger, I guess. And I can also see her like if Louis like an actor and he's like in between jobs and
Oh,
stuff, I can
yeah.
also see him be like, I won't settle for a guy with a face, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Just kind of like being pissed off about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Either way. Either way, it's an anthem. It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to hear it you're gonna hear it. I would love to hear it at a club. I'd probably go nuts if I was
Oh, yeah.
somewhere out and I just heard it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also probably one of the most catchiest songs, you
Yes.
know? I love it. I know it's just like
Yes. And
I
then what's the
wonder if we
last
could ever
one?
attempt to rank these. Maybe we could try. Maybe we could try to do like a top three after we go through the track
Yes.
listing. We can
Yes.
try. We can attempt.
So
But the
what?
last song on the album that finishes it out. I mean, we do have again. We'll get back to you guys once we actually listen to the extra bonus track. Never do. So I don't know what any of that's about. But the last album, the last single or song on this standard album that just got released is "Cigarette Smoke,"
Yes.
which I do enjoy
I
as
do
well.
like this one. Yeah.
Uh huh. I'm trying to
That's.
pick out like
Oh, yeah.
a specific lyric. I'm trying to see if I can find that lyric about like the whole thing about him like siding with her. I'm trying to see if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. So it says, I regret you and what I let slide. I resent you for taking her side.
Yep. So
Yep.
think about what we learned so far about Miss Sydney, and
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of making total sense. And there's also another lyric where she says, it's right before that one that you mentioned, but it says, "Some nights can be so fucking lonely, but it's better than begging for you to stand up for me, honeybee." So she made a
So,
callback to
and
honeybee.
she made a
So
callback to begged because she said it's better than begging.
yeah, yeah. So
And it
So I guess there
says,
may have been some
yeah.
misunderstanding where he took her side, but it's like, brother,
And
I
it
don't think
says,
everything that I've learned about Sydney so far, she doesn't seem like a healthy individual.
no.
So I don't
Tell me something honest so the memories turn dark. You said that I made love and look easy till I made it hard. Give me back my time and I will give you back your heart. I thought that we played the perfect couple until you didn't want that part.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Why he do that?
I
Why
know.
he do that?
What would there be a reason to take your ex's side like that? Like,
Again, it probably goes back to the whole thing of like when I'm trying to think if he's 23 now and they met in 2020, 2022. Was he underage?
wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Let's do the math here. So 20.
Because if he's 20,
Wait, hold on.
that's really sad and scary to me.
Wait,
Mm.
so
He's 23 now.
2026 minus 2022 would be 4 years difference. So he would have been 19.
Mm, don't like it.
That's weird.
Okay, but then, yeah, yeah. Because
And she
then,
would have been how old? Well, she would have been.
well, right now she's 30,
She
and
would.
so they have
He.
a
She
seven
would have
year
been
difference.
26 when he was 19.
Mm, mm,
So there's a seven
girl,
year age
no, I don't like
difference.
it.
And there's a difference between being
But
30 and 37 or like 20 and 26. No, no. 20 and 26 still is like, no. But yeah, being
yeah, it's
19 and 26 is just.
yeah, no, I don't like
You're
it. I
not.
don't like
At
what I've learned
19,
about this girl so far.
I mean, technically, I guess 18 is legal, right? Ugh, that's gross.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but
it's
I
just
mean, I think
your frontal lobe is not developed fully.
not developed until you're 25. It
Right.
still hasn't developed for him yet.
Yeah.
But if you're going on like the thing of like maybe you consider like 21 could be a quote adult, but I still think you learn throughout your I'll be honest, I think you learn things throughout your entire life, but like
Yeah.
I think 25 is a good indicator of like fully stepping into like your adult life. I
Yeah.
think like 25, so like they're not even fully there. He's
No.
not even fully
No.
there. So it's
It's weird.
yeah. Yeah.
And she must
Yeah.
have maybe she
So
said something that kind of convinced him to come back. Or like
yeah, or there was like maybe I don't know, maybe Olivia. I mean, Olivia was probably like touring a lot, so maybe they weren't able to see each other as much
yeah.
as they liked. I don't know. There could be. That's, I'm not gonna like, analyze this, but she is being so vulnerable about things and leaving some breadcrumbs that makes us want to know more of what's
Uh-huh.
going on. Because I think she's got the well, she has the unique career of her vulnerability being part of that, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
mean, he's an actor, so he's got the whole complete opposite job of like he escapes himself for a living.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He becomes other people for a living.
Yeah.
Speaking of Millie Bobby Brown, by the way, do you know that he's her love interest in the Enola Holmes movies?
Oh, it is. I've never seen. I mean, I thought about
I've
watching
never
it
seen.
because it's on
I don't
Netflix,
know if
but
he's
I
all. Okay, let me clarify that before. But
also
I think he is the love interest in those movies, which I think is wild because it's like,
have
oh,
you
God.
seen um I don't know how I feel about it, but have you seen the comments and stuff like with Millie when she's being photographed? It always looks like she's carrying everything and she's also pushing the stroller. She also has
Hmm.
her daughter in her hands or whatever. And in every picture, it just looks like he's not doing anything.
I have seen it. I don't.
And like a lot of people are just pissed off about it because it's like, oh, that's your wife. You're not going to help.
Yeah,
But then some people are saying, well, maybe I just prefer doing everything on my own.
yeah,
Or we're also not saying everything, but
yeah. And also just
everyone's
seeing like
taking a piss on
certain
him for
paparazzi
not.
photos.
Oh yeah, and everyone's just taking a piss on him
Yeah,
because
yeah.
uh,
And
what
then I
there's
heard people
yeah
were saying like, people have been talking about him too because there was a thing where like I don't know. People have been perceiving him as like being well. He does come from money, and he's like a rich guy. But he's Bon Jovi's son. So and I think she did like a call her daddy interview, and she said something like, "Oh, every time like we go on vacation, like he doesn't pack clothes, and he just buys new clothes
yes
like
yeah
where we are." So that I was like, "Girl,
like he's very out of
that's
touch.
something that I don't."
Yeah
That no. That was the whole thing where I was like, "Girl, keep that to yourself."
yeah
So, like, there's no
yeah
world where that unless you're in a room of, like, other rich celebrity people that could just be like, "Ah," like, laughing at like, I
yeah
don't
like
know. When she said that, I was like, "Girl,
mm-hmm
I don't know." Like, that would piss me off, but
yeah
he's Bon Jovi's son, and he's been probably set for his whole life, so that part doesn't surprise me, but
yeah
I don't know, if the dynamic works for them and it's fine. I
yeah
mean,
it's
I
just
don't see a problem in
everyone's just
judging other
shitting
people's
on like
lives.
they're just assuming he's a bad husband and dad because he's in pictures not doing anything as if like you also see what they're like at home.
Yeah. And
Maybe
it's
he is
also
the
like the
same.
whole thing of like, do you know?
Yeah
Well, hey, we don't know, but
yeah
I hope not. For her sake, I hope not. But also, when they take paparazzi photos, that all happens within the span of like probably like
2 minutes yeah
2 minutes.
yeah.
So that may only be
It's
like
like her
a
getting out
quarter
of the
percentage
car
of their
and
walk.
she just has everything next to her and look at him
Hmm.
not doing anything. It's like I was just getting out of my car.
Yeah, right. And who knows? Maybe it could be a thing where like, oh, I need to be holding the baby because if I hand her, if you know what I mean, like some babies can be like some of them can cry really easily. So maybe
Yeah,
it's like a thing where she's like, oh, if I stop holding her, she's gonna cry, and then we have to like settle her down again. So maybe she was holding her. You don't know. Maybe she was holding her for that reason of keeping her calm.
yeah.
Maybe
And
she's
there's
just more
always
calmed
that
by the
there
presence of her mother.
and I feel like there's always that stigma and stuff where dads will be out with their kids and then other people will be like, "Oh, you're babysitting today?" It's like, "No, I'm I'm just their
Oh,
dad."
that's really no. That
That pisses me off.
high key pisses me off.
So
Cause like,
I like it
oh,
could.
dad duty babysitting. No, it's also his child. Like, fuck, I don't care.
Oh, mom's got a break today. It's like, what? We're just parenting. Like,
Yeah,
and
I don't.
so
It's
I feel
super
like if
weird.
there were pictures of him doing everything, you would get the other comments being like, she never wants to help. Or, oh, look at
Yeah,
him being a, carrying his son or daughter, I guess. But, oh, like, look at him carrying his daughter. Well, that's what a parent
yeah,
does. He's not doing anything
yeah,
special. He's just being a
yeah.
parent. They either get called out on it like they're babysitting, or they get praised as if women don't do the same thing they do. It's like, okay,
Hmm.
all right.
And moms have been scrutinized since the beginning of time. I mean, like I
Yes.
said, if the shoe was on the other foot and it was her, they would be like, "Oh, look at her. She's not an attentive mother. Or she's just focused
Yes.
on this and
Yep.
that, and she's not like."
Why can't she hold the bags? Why can't she? That's her daughter. Why isn't she holding her?
Yeah. So it's basically like you can't scrutinize people's lives from like a little
Yep.
clip of what you see.
But
You
everyone's
just
like,
don't know
I could
like what's going on.
understand one photo, but it's like three photos now. I'm like, oh my god.
It's like, okay, well, who's to say that the paparazzi have always been scumbags? Who's to say that that same paparazzi is not planning the photo specifically when they see that happening
Because
to
they know
plant
it's
that
going to make him
image,
look bad.
you know?
Yeah.
So they've always done that. Look what they did to Britney Spears
I
back
was
in
just
the
about
day.
to say that. Oh,
Yeah,
that picture gets me every time.
there's so many things.
Oh yeah.
Everybody, please, if the paparazzi was not the way that it was, like I just wonder, like if Britney would have been, because I
Yeah.
mean, we see how she's turned out even now. I'm just like,
Mhm.
I'm glad that she's away from things, but I'm like, I wonder if things would have gone down differently if she would
Yeah.
have like a more like stable time, I guess.
Yeah.
But damn, because you know the whole thing of why she shaved her head, right? You looked into that. Did you look into like why she like actually
No.
did that?
No.
Because it was like an agency. It was like an agency thing. Because she was like, I finally was able to like make that call for myself, and everybody was telling
Oh.
me like, do this, do that, do this, do that, and she's like, and I granted, she's like, I know I was in not a good mental state, but that was just my way of trying to take back my power because I felt powerless. So I'm
No.
like, oh my god, if you think about it that way, it's like really
Yeah.
upsetting. And then the other picture of her that really makes me upset is the one where she's like sitting in the restaurant, and
That,
I think she
yes.
has like her
Yep.
babies like on her
And
lap,
she's
and
like
she's like
in
basically
tears.
trapped inside the restaurant because like if she goes outside, she's gonna be bombarded by people, but she knows that they're already taking pictures of her, so she just sits in the restaurant and cries. And I'm like, my god,
Yeah.
she was done so wrong. Like it's really a shame.
Yeah.
People did they did that to Miley. They did that to a bunch of fucking people, just
Yeah.
demonizing every fucking move that a young woman makes. Hence, hence back to the baby doll thing, baby
Mhm.
doll dress. What they did to Olivia. God forbid she decides to change her aesthetic and wear something else. It's like now she's promoting pedophilia. It's like no, she just wanted to wear a dress. Calm
Yeah.
the fuck down. I just people, it, it's like it's translated in a different way, but now that people are online about it
Yeah.
and they have such easy access to people, it's just like makes me
Mhm.
sick, like, what people just do and say.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's just like they think just because people are celebrities, like, they're still gonna see it to some degree if people keep, like, saying these things. It's just
Yeah.
like, I don't know. People forget that they're people too. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. It's crazy. They're like, "Oh, and they're celebrity." I hate when people are like, "Oh, they're celebrity, they should expect this." It's like they should expect to be, like, absolutely bombarded with, like, hate. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Okay." Like
Yeah.
that's fucking stupid, but I don't know. It's
Yeah.
really
Well,
weird
they're
to me.
famous, so they're gonna get the comments, and it's online, so they could say whatever they want.
Yeah,
Doesn't give you a right
fucked
to
up
be a
though.
dick, but okay.
No, I know. God. it was a meme before, but it was like I think it was Tyler the Creator or something who was talking about both like cyberbullying and it was like close the laptop, cover your eyes. It was
Oh
just
my
some
god.
stupid meme. But it's like, hey, it's I mean, I can imagine that's their whole job is being scrutinized. So they're
Yeah.
definitely even if they say they're not gonna read it, like they're gonna look at it.
Oh
And
yeah.
it must just take a lot to just not actually like
Well, that's
look
why,
at it.
like, remember the celebrity read like mean tweets?
Yeah,
It's just a
yeah.
good way to like laugh about it,
And like own it.
own it. Yeah.
Yeah. God.
My favorite to this day, and I will bring it up when I can. My
Yeah.
favorite mean tweet was, "I hope everyone has a good day, except you, Lisa Kudrow. Fuck you."
I love that she laughed about it too.
I know she's cracking up.
Most of the people laughed about it, I
I think
think,
there was
and
like
if they
maybe
were
one that
getting
was
mad
like offended, maybe,
but
but
even when they did it, like, some of them I feel like were doing it as a bit.
oh
Like
yeah,
how when, Bryan Cranston read his, and then he went into the Walter White voice, he's like, "Haha, that's really funny.
yeah,
I'll find you." Like, making,
uh
like, a
huh.
bit out of it. Oh, god. But
And
goddamn, final thoughts? Any reactions to this
all right,
album?
what's
Because
your
goddamn, like,
what's your top three?
right now 'cause it's changed, like, a bunch. Like, I think it literally changes on every
Yeah,
single
I mean, The
listen.
Cure is
I'm not even
definitely
gonna
on there, but is
it's
it?
gotta be.
But is it above? I don't know, cause Honeybee's
It's
also.
probably I know. And the more I've been listening to Expectations, that's been moving
I
up for me
know,
too,
but
honestly.
Purple. Oh,
I won't settle for a guy with a fake job. It's
that's so
just
yeah,
I need to get more maybe she'll release more. I think she's released, like, behind the scenes of, like, the music videos, but I
yeah.
need, like, a full, like, documentary about making this album.
Oh
Maybe she'll
yes,
make, like,
yeah.
a I hope she does what she did for, the Guts tour, especially because 'cause I'm fucking mad at Ticketmaster all over again because of the bullshit, because I was fully, like, ready to go again, and,
I
like, now it
yeah.
just hurts even more knowing how good this fucking album is, but they're it's on Netflix now, but they had, like, a whole, like, Guts tour, like, movie thing.
Mhm.
It's on Net I mean, we went to the tour, so we saw that, but if you ever wanted to watch that, it's on Netflix,
Yes.
but hopefully maybe they'll do it for this one. Like, please do it for this. Yeah,
Yep.
I need to know. God. Gosh, Alex Stone. I mean, most of the writing credits are also pretty consistent. Like
Mhm.
she's most of it was with that, like I said, that producer Dan
Yeah.
Nigro, but somebody else that also worked was Amy Allen. So she's also a songwriter, and she's got some amazing credits to her name because she's been a credited songwriter for Olivia and also Sabrina, Harry Styles, Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, Tate McRae, Halsey, Rose, and Shawn Mendes. So, goddamn, she's working
She's
with the
got
big leagues
everyone.
here.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I'm thinking,
And Amy Allen's on Drop Dead, Purple, Less, and
oh, but
Expectations.
less always gets me.
I know.
Ah,
I know. I'm trying to make. Are we making a top three? Like
yeah.
attempting
It's
a top three?
for now. Like what our top three is. I
I feel
mean,
like I feel like that meme from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where he's standing in front of the board and he's got
oh,
all the
Charlie.
red
Yeah.
string in the beginning.
Yep. Well, I
The
feel
Pepe
like
Sylvia where he's got
it's
all the
hard because I love Honeybee. Ugh,
God. So I also like My Way, but for the way if it's like that takes me back to like I said before, my Paramore days. Like that's
yes.
like almost like pop punk.
Yep.
Like I love the bridge on that, which is like, so where'd you get that confidence from? Like the
Yes.
oh, and
Yep.
this was the first that was the is that the only song that she does the like singing, talking
I
thing?
think
Because she
so.
did that
Yeah.
in she did that last album in was it Bad Idea?
Mhm.
When she was like, "I'm doing that thing and then I'm telling her to stop." but I can't. Like she's like
Yes.
talking,
Yep.
singing. And I think My Way is the only one where that might come up. Maybe no, it doesn't come up in Expectations, but I think it's just My Way. God, this is a tough. Top three is crazy. I'm gonna do top five. No,
Ah. Hmm.
it's hard, man.
Because I
I'm
love
still like
in My
looking
Way when she says like, "There's a map of the lines I drew, and some girls steps over, and the
and
girl
the
is
girl is
you."
you. Yeah,
Oh, okay. I feel like I need to put My Way on there.
I
So
know.
I can't. Okay, I have my
If I
top
do
three,
my
but
if okay.
I don't have an order for my top three. Like
Oh,
I
okay, you're
can't.
gonna
I'm doing it.
I can do it that way.
I, so
Mm.
I think I would choose Honeybee, The Cure, and then My Way. Is that yours?
Honestly, mm, you know what? My way is gonna be what do they call that?
Honorable
What do they call
mention.
honorable mention? There you
Yeah.
go, there you go. And I'm gonna take My Way out, and I'm gonna put in Drop Dead because again,
Okay, I would do.
it's
Mine is gonna
perfect.
be flipped, where like my honorable mention is Drop Dead.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
I'm confident with that.
I mean,
Oh
all of them are
God,
just so good,
I know,
but I love
I
My
know,
Way so much.
I
Just
know.
like her calling her like straight out.
Yeah. Hey, there's
Like,
also a writer on that one named Steph Jones. Who, goddamn, she's bringing these heavy hitters in. Okay, so one of the writers on My Way was Stephanie Nicole Jones, and her um credits include Sabrina Carpenter, in addition to Olivia, obviously. Sabrina Carpenter, Selena Gomez, Blackpink, Demi Lovato, Kelsey Ballerini, Jade Thirlwall, who's in Little Mix, Florence and the Machine, Celine Dion, Keith
oh
Urban,
my
Teddy
god.
Swims, and Maddie Diaz. I'm like, damn, girl, where you finding these people from? And then there's another writer on What's Wrong with Me named Sasha Alex Sloan, and she's also a singer-songwriter. Okay, she's like makes her own music too, but let me look at her like writing. Hmm, okay. Now this person's worked with ew, Camila, but it's okay.
No.
Camila Cabello, Katy Perry, Charlie XCX, Tinashe, Anne Marie, Indina Menzel, Pink, JoJo.
Oh my god.
Like, damn.
Like JoJo, as in like our JoJo.
JoJo as in Leave Get Out. Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
JoJo. Yeah, not JoJo Siwa.
Just had to. Just had to. You know.
No, only I think JoJo Siwa writer owns
Oh my god.
music. No, I don't. Like, who wrote Karma's a Bitch? Like, I gotta know
It's just her.
now.
No. Like, why should it just be her and nobody else?
I don't know. I googled Karma's a Bitch writing credits.
Who is it? Nobody.
Oh, no way. That's so funny.
What?
I have a fun fact randomly about Karma's a Bitch. Do you know who was originally going to co-write on the song because the music producers had her in mind for it? Miley Cyrus. That was at one point going to be a song from Miley Cyrus. Man, I'm so glad she didn't. Because
I can
originally
see.
she was gonna
Well,
be. You can see it though, but
I can
try
see
to
it
make
for
it like
like
her.
Wrecking Ball era Miley Cyrus,
Yeah, like a kind
or
of
like
like I can kind of
what's the one where she was in a cage?
can't be tamed.
That era of
Like
Miley.
early
Yes.
Disney when she was like breaking away from
Yes,
Disney,
but not
which
current
is
Miley. Um,
no, no, not by myself. Flowers Grammy award winning post Liam
yeah,
Hemsworth Miley. Like no,
yeah.
I can't. But the writers on that, I don't think it's JoJo Siwa. It just says the writing credits are shared by a team of prominent songwriters and producers: Antonia Armato, Desmond Child, Tim James, and then it says Miley Cyrus originally co-written with the song in mind. So she was gonna. It's probably one of those things where like they'll write a song and they're like, "Oh, I'm writing this with Miley Cyrus in mind," but then maybe like she passed on it or like a record passed on it or somehow it got to JoJo.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's okay. She's not even in that era anymore.
No, no.
She's a child wife now, apparently. I don't know. Live your life, girl, but I don't know.
Eh,
Such a pivot in such a short amount of time is pretty crazy.
I
Such a
just,
hard pivot in a different direction.
yeah.
You know, like it wasn't like a gradual change. It was just like she got on that show, she met him, and then I don't know.
It was just very random.
Yeah,
And also, not that you can't change who you love, but it's just
right,
like
right,
out of nowhere.
yeah.
She was just, I'm a lesbian, and that's it. And then the next day, she's like, oh, by the way, here's my boyfriend. It's like, oh,
And she didn't state it as though it was like she didn't say like, "Oh, like I'm bi now" or
like she
anything. She was
never,
just like,
yeah,
"Oh
she
no, no, no."
never said, yeah, she never confirmed that she feels this is how she actually feels. Nope, she just one day had a boyfriend. It's like good
Hmm.
for her. She seems happy, but like you just randomly out of nowhere just showed up with a boyfriend that's like 10 years older than you
Somebody,
are.
somebody, somebody said that in that whatever that was a Big Brother or something when
Celebrity
she was
Big
in that
Brother.
house or something. Somebody said they did she get lobotomized in that house?
Yeah.
Somebody said, and I'm like, wait, because also I don't know if you it's kind of gives the same vibes of when you watch when Abigail Breslin did the "You Really
Oh
Suck"
my god,
song.
yes.
But did you ever see her cover of Betty Davis Eyes?
Yeah.
You need.
And she has like this really
She doesn't
rasp
have the.
like the
I
rasp.
know. I
Um
know.
I mean she's always had a little bit of raspiness, but like
Hmm.
that's overdone raspiness. Like
But that also doesn't. I don't think it's a song like that's not suited to like. You
no,
know who has a
no.
raspy voice and knows what to do with it? Speaking of why they may have considered Miley for that song, Miley.
Yes.
Miley has a raspy voice, but she knows she does like the right like songs for it.
Yes. Cuz I
You know,
went back and listened to the original and it's not it doesn't need that at all.
I just don't.
Also, there's a 10-year age difference between her and her boyfriend.
Mm.
It's like you love who you love, but and
Yeah, but if she was like 10 years older, I'd feel better about it. It's just that she's also like
and he
to
dated
me.
apparently
I'm
he
also
dated the one girl from um oh what's that band? Remember that Vine that went around, or maybe it wasn't a Vine, but it was a video, and they were doing the accent challenge, and the one girl did Jamaica.
Little Mix, Little
Little
Mix,
Mix.
Little Mix.
I love how that's the. He dated that girl, I think.
Jesse,
Yes.
Jesse specifically,
There's a
because
picture
Jesse's
of,
like I don't.
or maybe
They had
not,
like
but
a
they were
falling
in a.
out. She's not even.
Oh, he was in a movie
Well, I was
called
about to
Jesse
say.
Nelson, Odd One Out. So maybe they weren't dating? Oh no, it says
Was he
Chris
with
Hughes
her?
says his mental health declined after Jesse Nelson split.
Hmm.
Former Love Island
She's not
star.
even.
Yeah, so he's on Love Island, and it says former Love Island star Chris Hughes has spoken about how his life became a shitstorm after his split from Little Mix Jesse Nelson.
Wow. And she's not even in. They're like doing things again, and she's not in the group anymore. So I don't know.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't. I'm not into Little Mix lore like that. I don't
no,
know. I
I
stopped. I stopped. I stopped. The last bit of Little Mix lore that I know is when Perry and Zayn were,
yes, that was the last
and
thing I
that was a really long time ago.
yeah.
Oh God. I'm gonna keep thinking about that. I just re-remembered that accent video. Like, why did she say?
Yes, because they were doing the accent challenge, and like Granted, I can't do accents either, and I'm not gonna try. But I think if I
And
had to
honestly, and
attempt a Jamaican
honestly,
accent, I wouldn't be just mumbling. Like I don't know.
well,
Yeah,
I think also we're white, so if we even attempted it, it's like racist and
unless you were
different,
playing. Well,
you know?
there is that game where it's like guess the accent. So like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
charade, but with accents, I guess. So,
yeah.
but still,
We'd be working off of like stereotypes, though. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I
So
don't
I
think.
would never. I plus I hate games like that to begin with. But
Uh-huh.
I
Why did
just
she say she didn't?
but it wasn't even like it wasn't mumbling, but it wasn't even she didn't
It
say
wasn't a
she just made
word. It wasn't
noises.
a word. It wasn't a word.
I think she was trying to say a Jamaican word maybe. Like
But she goes, what did she say? She said like butt end.
yeah.
She doesn't say like a word.
Wait.
It's not a word. She just kind of like I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Wait.
Uh,
Um
butt end.
wait.
I will never forget that meme going viral.
Oh wait, okay, since we're using memes, um
Yeah.
I have the meme of her this hold on, I'm gonna send this to you. So um so we can use it.
Should I start trying to bring up a Facebook memory? Let me.
Oh yes, but here I sent it to you.
Okay.
Can you see it? Because my phone was being weird.
Oh no.
Did it come up for you?
Yeah.
And so there's
And pictures you can hear. That meme where it's like pictures you can hear.
yes. And there's a picture um so it says B the word she was trying to say is BALEGDEH. So let me see if that's actually like a word.
But damn, of all the words or things to say, that what?
And when you type in that word, the first thing that pops up is
The
4
first thing that
videos of
pops
her
up is the
singing.
meme.
Um
I sure as hell didn't know what she was trying to say.
no. Wait, and I love how it's an urban wait, hold on. It's an urban dictionary. And it says a Jesse Nelson made up word. It's Jesse Nelson's made up word in a Jamaican accent way back in 2014 from an accent challenge, which still no one knows the real deep meaning. And then it says, when you're jet lagged, just
That's
say
crazy
that.
though. Imagine you make a word. That's
But
crazy.
it says, when you're jet lagged, just say that. It's
Oh,
a word that came out of Little Mix's Je- Jesse Nelson's mouth as she was trying to do the Jamaican accent. Turns out it was just made up word Little Mix came up with one day due to their lack of sleep.
okay.
Sure, if you want to say
I
that.
get it. I get it. Sleep deprivation can make you too. It's giving when you're like sleep deprived and you're like a, a
Everything's just
sleepover
10
or
times
something.
funnier.
Us tomorrow.
Yes.
Sleep.
And then there's another Urban Dictionary thing um, on that word. The worst attempt at a Jamaican accent ever. And then it says
Did she
in
go into did she is this why she left Little Mix? Like I'm genuinely cause now
choose
could you
that. And
imagine if
Little
this is
Mix is
why
like,
she's like
well,
I
we
can't
can't
do this
have you
anymore.
in the band anymore because you butchered a Jamaican accent.
Girl.
Wait, but I love how like in
No.
asterisks it says Card says do a Jamaican accent, and then Jesse Nelson.
Not in it. I can't
It's
even say
so
I don't even
it
know what
cracks.
that's
I
supposed to
can't. It's
mean.
so funny.
God.
I just wait. I'm gonna screenshot. I'm gonna screenshot the one of the Urban Dictionary definitions so we can use it as a meme because that's funny.
We just put that like in tangent with her picture, like just
Um, so do you have any
Okay.
Facebook memories?
First, because I'm trying to my phone again is on the last leg of its life.
Yeah,
I'm trying to like be able to like install Facebook again. So if you want to start a self account, and then I'm trying to get there.
let me see
Trying
if
to
I
get
can
there. Do you have
find
any memories?
if I have any. I might not have any. Um, uh,
The struggle of my phone being on its last life. It's like it's
mm-hmm.
we're trying to hang on here.
Yes, very exciting. 14 years ago, June 20th, 2012, I said, it's going to be 100 tomorrow. In case you want to know
100
how,
emoji. No.
yeah, in case you want to know how hot it was in 2012, it was 100 degrees.
Okay, that was just some boots on the ground journalism. You were giving the people what they wanted.
Yeah,
You were the
of
meteorologist. You
course.
said, in case you didn't know,
Yes, and
it's gonna be
also in
100
honor
tomorrow.
of Toy Story 5 coming out, which is insane. Uh,
Yeah,
June 16 years ago, June 20th, 2010, I said I want to see Toy Story 3 soon. 2010. Also, the animation, I get it. Like it's not the early 2000s anymore. I just
hmm
miss the animation style of like the first two. Even the third one was good, but now they just don't even look like toys anymore. They just look so different.
it does.
Also, have you seen the animation of the new Shrek movie
Yeah, I
and
was
what the
literally just
kids
about to
look
bring it
like?
up. Yeah, yeah. Why'd they give them the broccoli hairstyle?
Right?
Why'd they make them look like and the comments were like, this looks like they look like every guy on TikTok.
Yes. Yep.
They had to give them both like the broccoli head like hair.
Hmm.
I can't, man. It's and then they claim that like I guess this is them being like, oh yeah, we fixed it. And it
You
just
didn't fix it because if
why
you look at the animation of Shrek himself, the eyes are just
yeah, it's still just really bad. Like I don't know why did they have to change what they did
yeah.
before? I
And
don't know.
I'm assuming it's still fine. Like I'm assuming you can still make animation like that. It's not like it's obsolete. Like you can't do it.
Right.
I
It's
just
just I don't know.
I can't. And it's the fake. It's like the one daughter has like the top bun, but the it's like the bottom half is like it's like a half up, half down with the bun.
Then Day of Domination, she's also in that.
That's
That's
true.
another
And
one of
somebody
her
else, who
five.
else is in that? Someone else really famous is in that, I think.
Do you know who the sons are? I know who the sons are.
Oh, who's?
The voice them. His son, the one son is being voiced by Skylar Gisondo, who was in Booksmart, who was the Jared guy in
Oh,
Booksmart.
yes, yes.
He's the one son, and then the other son is Marcelo Hernandez from SNL, aka Domingo. That
Oh,
guy.
yes. Yeah.
So I'm like, amazing cast, but why you gotta make them look like?
Yeah, what was wrong with the animation style of like Shrek
I don't know.
2 and Shrek?
I don't know, because it looks
Even
so
Donkey
good.
just looks horrible.
It's just off. It's like
It's
they
off.
did they lose copyright? I maybe there's something that we don't know about, but they have to have lost some type of copyright or something's off or
Maybe.
I don't
But it's
know.
like the
I don't
same thing
know.
happened with
It's like somebody tried to draw it from memory with their eyes closed, but
yes.
they couldn't quite like
But it reminds me a lot of Sonic when it came out and people
hmm
complained so much that they fixed it.
Yeah, but then this was them being like, we fixed it because remember how it looked before? It was even worse.
Mhm.
And they did the whole thing about them. Hopefully, they took out the whole bit of them becoming self-aware of like the memes.
Oh
Because
god.
how would that make sense
Yeah.
in their universe at all?
Yeah.
If they're still in, I mean, Shrek and Fiona are not like old, like they're still. So how would they even have memes? In
Yeah.
aren't they supposed to be in like a Renaissance time? So I'm
Yeah.
like, how does that make sense? Like, it's really weird. I don't know. I don't know. I'll still watch it probably because hopefully the script is good,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, I don't like the way it looks, and
And the
I'm upset
original
that it
cast
looks
is
like
still
that.
there, like Eddie Murphy and Mike
How is that gonna
Myers.
look like that? How is that gonna look like that? And then Toy Story 5 looks like the way it looked. Like,
Right?
is Disney's, is now I'm gonna be like a conspiracy theorist. Is Disney just sucking up all the resources to make the animation
I
look
know.
good and not letting, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Probably not, but
And also Toy Story 5 being all about um iPads and tablets.
kids being on iPads, yeah.
It's like, oh
I just
man.
hope in the end that it has a message of it not being okay, like, or at
Yes.
least a message of limiting screen time, because otherwise, would you do all that for?
Like maybe
Like, I
at the
hope,
end the little girl's mom realizes like, you had too much tablet time. Like, go play
yeah,
with your other toys.
yeah. God, use your brain, be creative.
I know.
So,
I know.
I don't know. It's making me sad. It's okay. So, things for kids can have a great message. I mean, I've watched it. You need to watch K-pop Demon Hunters because that had like an actual like good message for
Oh
kids about
yes, I
like
still need to watch
individuality
it.
and
Yeah.
like loving yourself and genuinely good. I could do a whole episode on that, honestly, if you ever watched it. It's so fucking
Yes.
cute. It's like really, it lives up to the hype. There's a reason why it's been so beloved because it's very cute. And it also says a lot too about like fan culture, like K-pop fans and
Yeah.
stuff. There's like little like, it's good. It's good. I was like, I watched that and then I was like, oh, good. Not everything for kids is like brain rotty and
Mhm.
stupid. Like, gave me hope. And they're making a sequel to it too, so I'm like, okay, good. Yeah, so I also have I also have a status, and it's kind of, it makes no sense, but then I explained it in the comments a little bit. I have one like on it, so this is from June 20th of 2011, and I just said, Maury Povich is everywhere.
Oh my god. Who-
And everywhere is in full caps, and then
Well,
it's an
I
exclamation
mean,
point.
back in that,
Maury.
yeah, you're not wrong.
And then someone, somebody commented and said, what did he do? What was going on? Did he die?" And then I said, "No, he was all over an episode of How I Met Your Mother."
I love that.
So he was
Love.
just so he was just concurrently popping up in an episode of How I Met Your Mother. And I said, "Oh my god, he's ever." I was such a hyperbolic
Uh
little
huh.
teenager.
Uh huh.
Oh my god.
But something else I saw recently is that there's some rap songs that his name is mentioned in,
Yeah. Oh
and
really?
I just think it's so funny.
What song? I'm like, Carriage.
Let me see. So there's numerous rap songs reference Mari, usually in reference to paternity test, saying you're not the father. And so there's a song called "Up Out of My Face" with Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj. Boo to Nicki, but um, it says, "Listen up, ho! This is my territory. You are my son, like an episode of Mari." Doesn't rhyme, but um,
But it's
yeah,
that Nicki Minaj lyric
yeah.
of like, "You are my sons." Like she used to say that
hmm
all the time. These bitches are my sons.
And then Drake has in his song "Hold On," couple bitches trying to have me on the Mari, and just like I feel like we should do a whole we could do a whole episode on just that show alone.
Oh yeah,
It just cracks me up
I know.
because you like you'll have those fathers that get the results they wanted, and they're just flipping and doing like the worm. Meanwhile, like or the girlfriend's like running out of the room crying on the couch, and they just pan
Hmm.
to the boyfriend just doing the worm. I'm just like, okay.
And it's like, do these people know that they're on television? Or they do know that they're on television,
I feel
so they're
like
doing that.
I feel like that's how it was on what's that other guy's show? Um, the white guy. What's his
Jerry?
Jerry Springer.
Jerry?
Yeah,
Springer? Jerry? Jerry.
Jerry, and you would have the wildest things on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god.
Oh, God. Crazy time. But apparently in 2011, Markovich was ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Where can people find us?
Let me see. I have to pull it
Enough
up
about
because we have so
Markovich.
many now. So I have to pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All right. So we have the usual. We have Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. And then now we're on Overcast, Good Pods, Castbox, Pocket Cast, and iHeartRadio. So we got a lot of options.
You know what? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I've never heard of some of these, but some of these are free. There's no like Spotify is great, but having ads sometimes can be a lot. So being able to go to YouTube and all the other places and not have all the extra stuff, is nice.
True. True.
Yeah.
It's the patience that you have for for ads, you know?
Yes.
About it. Your business, but
Yeah.
damn. Ads really do me everywhere. I will say
Mm-hmm.
that. No, yeah, that's we went on an emotional roller coaster,
Yes.
and Olivia was driving the train.
Mm-hmm.
Who's driving this bus? Is the bus still running?
Is the bus
I
still
don't
that? My favorite
know.
is that's her exit line. I just have one
No, but she
thing to
runs it.
ask: is
She
the
I love
bus
how she
still
runs it. She
running?
still runs it. No, she still runs it into the ground because recently somebody took a video. She probably looked like it was like a stage video, but it was still funny. It was like a video of her sitting on the subway, and she was like, "Is the train still running?"
Is the
She
train
was
still
just
running?
sitting. She was just sitting on the subway in like full geesh, like full
Uh
dress,
huh.
like, just like, hey, have you found your niche? Run, run with it. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to see, but rumors are telling us that she might be back for All Stars, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see how. Well, that'll be in a future episode when we see
Yes.
the result of what's going on
Mm-hmm.
now. But
So far, I'm liking
we'll
this
catch it.
bracket.
So far, so far.
Some things, most
But
of the
again,
things. Yeah.
we're so scorned by purple from before, so
Yes. Yeah.
it's kind of hard approaching it with an open mind. But I think we have more talented people this go around. So people are
Mm-hmm.
getting it that deserve it, I guess, you know.
Yes.
Uh, but we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for us
Yes. Yes.
previewing the future album of the year, or it better be.
Mm-hmm.
Better be, or I
We're
would
calling it now. We're speaking it into existence. Album of the year.
hear that recording. What do they call it? The
I
record.
don't know, but whoever's in charge, listen up.
You know what to do.
You know what to do.
Okay.